It's better for a violent
He's got no wheelchair access, and he's a chiropractic business.
Or acupuncture.
Where's the wheelchair access?
That's a good point.
We're not taking care of the community.
Let's check out the
What's up, YouTube? Social Justice Waterpipe here, Mongolia. So we're out here in Asbury Park. We got a crew with us. We got Public Enemy 1A over here, Craig Doty. If you watched my last video, you see what happened to him. He was unlawfully arrested right in front of this business right here, Patrick Connolly's chiropractic business. And I just noticed he has no wheelchair access. So he really should have wheelchair access if he's a chiropractor, considering that there's people with medical issues that are coming to his business. But that's not what he really needs to worry about. What he needs to worry about is the way that he responds to people who are walking around with a camera. This man over here, Craig Doty, his channel is Public Enemy #1A. He was unlawfully arrested and thrown to the ground and left bloody. Cops arrested him. They put handcuffs on him, and they put him in the back of the cop car. Middle of the summer. This was in the beginning of July, and yeah, and they didn't even put the seatbelt on him because the officers have the discretion whether or not they want to ticket you for a seatbelt, but they also have the discretion whether or not they want to follow the law. So they didn't even bother putting the seatbelt on him. But they threw this man to the ground and they left him bloody. If you watch Dave over here from the Exposure Report.
Hello, everybody. Subscribe to Social Justice Waterpipe.
And if you guys haven't subscribed to the Exposure Report, that's Dave. His channel's the Exposure Report.
David Snow.
David Snow. Right. Go to his channel right now and subscribe. He's doing great work. We are members of the free press. The legacy media has no credibility, no reputation, and what we're doing out here is we're peacefully assembling, and we are peacefully engaging in members of the press to have free press and report on this story, to report on what happened to Craig. And we got Leroy Truth in the house from Leroy Truth Investigations. You all know him. If any of you are not subscribed to Leroy, you've got to subscribe to him. This man is relentless. He's been doing amazing work, and he's one of the people he's been going after and exposing is Brian Union City. So if you're not familiar with Leroy and what he's doing, go to his channel and look at what he's been doing. It's people like Leroy who are fighting the good fight and making sure that people within government don't get away with the lack of accountability, lack of transparency. This guy, Brian Stack, he's a senator, and he's also a mayor of Union City, and he's also the head of Judiciary Committee. So he's holding all three branches of government. This guy's a total crooked politician, pay to play. He's got more power in this state than Phil Murphy. I would say he's the most powerful Democrat, and Leroy's been tirelessly, relentlessly working to expose him and the corruption. So we got to go over here too to Garden State Accountability. Vinny. If you guys don't know Vinny, Garden State Accountability.
How we doing?
If you guys haven't subscribed to him, go to subscribe to his channel. Vinny's actually one of the people who encouraged me to start this YouTube channel.
We do. We don't help each other.
When I first met Vinny, this is back in Edison. I didn't have a channel at this point. I've been going to council meetings, and I've been speaking out on any issues that I deem of public interest. And Vinny was one of the people who encouraged me to start the channel. So that's my boy right there. So we're all linked up right now. Got Vinny. So this was here in Asbury the day before, and right here, Pasta Volo, right? They came out when they saw him with a camera, and they gave him a $10 gift card, and they gave him a menu. That's how this business decided to respond to a man filming in public. So we love this place. We're going to highlight this place later. We heard around town that the woman who runs this place is an exceptional person, cares a lot about the community. And when she saw Craig with the camera, she didn't get scared. She wasn't upset. It didn't disturb her well-being. But this guy over here, Patrick Connolly, with this chiropractic business, he decided to call the police. He decided to call the police.
I really just,
And this happened right here. This happened right here.
Auditing videos, and I really
really just wanted to set up my camera on the corner. I really wanted to get the traffic enforcement guys, because I think that's a shitty job. I don't know how anybody could want that job to just be, taking money from people every day for bullshit parking.
Well, I want you to say all this once I go live. And he's working on the thumbnail. And what, David? What do you think for the title for the live?
So we're all together here, and we want to fight to make sure that Craig gets justice. When these things happen, it's egregious. It's egregious that somebody with a camera gets violently arrested unlawfully. And the reason why they arrested him was because when the cops showed up, he took his camera and he was pointing it toward the cop car. He was about 6 feet away on the sidewalk, on the public sidewalk, right? The cop winds up saying, "You can't film inside my patrol vehicle," because his computer screen was up. Well, whose fault is that? I mean, whose fault is that? The officer is supposed to be the responsible person and shut the computer. But instead, he decided to go hands-on and throw this guy to the ground, arrest him, and leave him bloody. So we're in Asbury Park, and we got more cameras than just the one camera that Craig had the other day. So, and if the cops show up, right? They wanted it. They asked him, "Do you have press credentials to be filming in public?" We don't need press credentials. We have a First Amendment right to freedom of the press. But in case the cops do show up, I have my press pass here, and it's a picture of me all bloody. And it says, "I am a member of the free press. Please do not harm me for reporting the news to the people." So
I was scared to
someone
death.
says Leroy the legend. Yeah, Leroy's a great guy.
Because I've heard
Guard State Accountability. Yay, Vinny. Got some fans, Vinny.
So I was scared to death. And,
Redacted.
yeah, so for like the first week until
Leroy and Vinny got some fans on my channel.
Oh,
Random
awesome.
Patriot reached out to me. I reached out to
Fans
him,
on my
and he got
channel.
back to me. So until I actually spoke to somebody, I was terrified.
You hear this, Mikey? When he was arrested for recording into a police vehicle, and he wasn't even recording.
Because you got a phone call, right?
Oh my
So
God.
actually,
This
I-
gets
I-
even better.
I paid attention to that.
Yeah, not too many
I
people
go into
caught
a
on
ride.
to
I
that.
caught that, and I said, so he actually wasn't even, and that's a good point, right? Because
He wasn't even recording.
anybody could be walking by holding a camera,
It could be
so
on
now you're just
FaceTime,
assuming
right?
that they're filming.
They could be on FaceTime with their child.
But nonetheless, there's nothing wrong.
But
Nonetheless, regardless,
even-
there was nothing wrong.
Even if he was recording, perfectly within his rights from a public.
It reminds me to put airplane.
What happened to him was an attack on free speech, an attack on freedom of the press, a complete attack on the First Amendment at his expense, at this man's expense, for filming in public.
Does anybody know the history of Asbury Park?
It's got a very
That's good.
long and
Yeah.
historic past.
Riots and all that stuff destroyed, basically. Yeah.
It was in shambles for like decades.
Yeah.
it's
You know,
been
even in
coming back.
Even
This
in
is the home of Bruce Springsteen, right?
yeah.
Born in the USA.
Yeah. In the late '90s, Dave, you could buy a property 1 block from the beach for like $60,000, which are now like $1.5 million. Best real estate investment ever. But you know, who would have known? They definitely revived the city over the last few decades. And a lot of people say this town is separated by the train tracks. Everything east of the train tracks and
Every
west
town
of the train
separated
tracks.
by the train
Kinda.
Why does the train track scare everyone?
That's on my live. Like exactly what you're talking about.
Too late.
We'll do it again, Leroy. We'll do it again, brother.
Rewind yourself.
I think they're creating a thumbnail for Leroy's video. And
I mean, if you notice, the businesses here, they all have cameras on there. Properties.
yeah, so Dave pointed out a good point here, right? If you look up here, they got a camera. Why did that camera not scare him?
All right, we're gonna point it forward.
Is that him? Oh,
That was faking.
yeah, he looked just like him. He looked like a Connolly. He looked like a Connolly if you ask me.
Oh, I should have sent it to your back.
Hello. How are you? That happened to Vinny a couple of days ago.
Because
why I
the
always
tripod's broken from when I got attacked.
We're gonna put that all in
Doesn't surprise me. A little windy out. My stand's a little light. It needs to be bottom heavy. But where are we at, James? We're at Asbury Park. That gas station get your permission to film you? Right. That's funny. Right. No, I that's actually funny. But I mean, if you notice, this is in 2025. You can't go anywhere without cameras filming you. So this is the business right here. This is the gentleman right here, Patrick Connolly, who called the police on a man filming, walking on the sidewalk filming. To serenade the awful chiropractic patients. Yes. Yes. Yeah, anybody who follows me knows I love to sing. I love to sing. I love it so much that I go into council meetings and I sing. I've probably, overall, all the council meetings that I've attended, I've probably sang maybe something like 15 different songs, played instruments, bring the guitar. I've played the drums. I've played the harmonica. Freedom of expression, baby. You know, and I treat those council meetings, I treat those council chambers like it's my art gallery for performance art. I love giving a performance at council meetings. That's why Edison, New Jersey, after the night that I came dressed as Bong Holio, and I was holding props and I was giving a performance, singing a song, the very next meeting they banned costumes, props, and performances. So they effectively tried to ban me and my expression. You're like, what? Like, what? So since they banned props, it was anything you held, because I had my baby bong in the carriage, and I was playing a harmonica, you know, all sorts of, you know, creative expression. So anything you held, they were going to throw you out of the meeting for. So New Jersey lawyer. Now, I mention this in case anybody isn't aware of what took place in Edison. A New Jersey lawyer came in the room and he held an American flag, and he said to the lawyer, "Are you referring to this as a prop?" And the guy said, "Yeah, it's a prop." They threw him out of the meeting with a police escort. So this shit never would have happened had I not utilized my freedom of expression. So they wound up, the story went national. It actually went international. They reported on it in Germany, the UK, France, and the council realized the mistake that they made, and they unanimously rescinded the ban. I think it's the only thing that council unanimously agreed on. So yeah, don't play around with my creative rights. You will lose. You will lose. What's up, FNF?
Here in this very location where we're standing.
So Craig, can you first tell everyone what your channel is now? You've got a channel now.
Yeah, I posted my videos. I call my channel Public Enemy 1A, number 1A.
You're back to get into the French.
Yeah, but
So-
not in the end. So
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's Public Enemy 1A.
right.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I really just was helping out my son, giving him rides, and was hanging out in the area until, you know, I was, you know, ready to take him home, and figured I would whip out my camera and just record, just because really.
I want you to show everyone what you were doing. We're going to replicate this now, ladies and gentlemen. An incredible, extraordinary life. We have many layers and dimensions to it. And one fundamental aspect, I'll give you a hint. We're also going to attempt to help to feed the homeless today with your donations. And ours, we're going to donate as well. And there's numerous homeless people in Asbury Park. And this restaurant, with our donation, called Pasto Volo, extraordinary place, got like 4.8 reviews, hundreds and hundreds of reviews. And with every penny that we donate, it's going to go directly to them. And they are then going to take that money, and whatever comes in today, they're going to create and cook the food and give it to as many homeless people as possible in Asbury Park. So we're going to be on here for probably a few hours today. So welcome to the show today. And it's much more than a show. This is a mission. And I want to once again introduce you right to the team. We've got, of course, the exposure report. Please subscribe to him. He's only 75 away from 7,000 subscribers. We've got Social Justice Waterpipe here, and
Also known as Bongholio. What's up?
please subscribe to him as well. He's one of the most creative people in this field. He also is an extraordinarily good public speaker.
Yeah, my creative expression led to the flag being banned in Edison.
Can you believe that? They banned the flag because he was one of the fundamental people. He was there way before myself and Full Court Press and my team at Edison.
I was holding props. I was singing songs. I was wearing my Bongholio costume. So the very next meeting, they banned costumes, performances, and props. How do you ban a performance? A performance, as the council president is performing and the lawyer is performing.
Right, they're performing the role of corrupt politicians and lawyers.
The bad actors,
Allegedly.
the bad actors of New Jersey politics is what they were performing. So it was the biggest mistake ever. The story went national. It actually it went global because France reported on it, Germany, the UK, and then when they rescinded the ban, I think it's the only thing that the council unanimously agreed on. They made a huge mistake. So don't play around with creative rights and freedom of expression.
And they actually banned the American flag. That if you spoke with an American flag, they would have had you arrested when you spoke at a meeting in Edison, New Jersey, with this allegedly very corrupt, an alleged RAP-ist and Mayor Sam Joshi alleged. I have talked with the victim, and she has a very, very insanely crazy story that she seems very credible, we'll say. She's very credible. And so we're going to be searching peacefully. I want to underline this. We're going to be peacefully searching for Officer Whitley. If anyone knows his first name. Daryl Whitley.
Oh,
And Daryl Whitley is the violent cop who slammed this man for filming his police car. Can you believe the audacity of this very dangerous looking man? He was filming around 5-6 feet from a police car.
not filming.
But it turns out he wasn't even filming.
He was arrested for not filming his police car.
And you have the video on what's the channel? Public Enemy 1A. And at some point, go to Public Enemy 1A, and you can see exactly what Officer Daryl Whitley did. So we're going to recreate what happened here last time. And we're going to go on a peaceful search, totally peaceful search for Officer Whitley throughout the city of Asbury Park. We're going to be asking, like, where's Waldo? Where's Whitley? Where's Waldo? Where's Whitley? He's a violent cop. Now, understand, most of the police officers in Asbury Park are people that do the right thing. They don't violate the rights of people, and they understand what First Amendment is. It's fundamental.
In fact, in Craig's video, they were well aware that he had the right to record. He kept account. I think they acknowledged his right to record from public at least 9 times before they arrested him for allegedly doing just that while he wasn't even doing that at the moment he was arrested. It's the most bizarre story I've seen in a while.
One of the things that upset me the most was the officer wound up saying after they threw this man to the ground, you wanted this, you wanted this. No, the officer wanted this because after his partner said you have the right to film, he called his supervisor. So yeah, you don't have credentials. He's still with the credentials thing. Supervisor comes out, informs this guy Whitley, he has the right to film. So this guy Whitley wanted to go hands-on. He wanted to get violent. He wanted to violate this man's rights, and he followed through with his actions.
Right.
He was inside
Absolutely.
telling the chiropractor that I'm an antagonist, and I'm just out to
Looking for a
harass
reaction.
people, and
Looking for a
I'm just
reaction.
bored, and people are just bored and like to do this kind of thing. So, and that's when he spotted me coming around the car, and he just busted out of the conversation and came charging out and pushed me away.
They
And
told him he got the attention he was looking for. I'd like some attention.
And what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do
Give me the attention.
We're
I'm
gonna-
looking for it.
We're going to do a play. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to do a play-by-play. And then we're going to go on a peaceful search of looking for Officer Whitley and also looking to talk with the good police officers who will condemn his actions. Let's see how many of them in Asbury Park there are. Because this man is one of the nicest men, one of the most gentle men I've met. And he's like so peaceful and gentle. He's like a lamb.
And he did everything right for a first time. Or like he did everything right. He was respectful. He stayed within public areas. He explained what he was doing. He did nothing wrong at all, and the police did everything wrong. So, A for Craig, F for the police. And that's where
Right. And then we're going to cap it off. There's a phenomenal restaurant right here. Very, it's almost kind of a hidden place. It's called Pasta Volo. And what I want Craig to tell everyone, and please smash that like button. Let's get more and more people in this, because this is an important story. And Craig has a profound lawsuit that he will be putting against the police. However, he has 4 criminal charges against him.
5.
Oh, 5.
Yeah, he added another harassment charge on me. I didn't want anybody to think that they were chasing me away, arrested or not.
Yeah.
I came back and recorded on this corner every day for 7 days straight.
Right.
After that, and I was here the day before I got arrested, and then for 5 days after.
Right. So this is something you were already doing. It had nothing to do with this chiropractor, who was the ultimate Karen Darren. I call it Karen, and he's the one who actually is responsible for all of this activation of 911 and everything.
Yeah, and in my video, you'll see the contrast, because like I said, I got arrested on July 9th. On July 8th, I was here. And I have a little bit of a disability. I can't really walk for long distance, but I walked around the corner here, and I was just recording inside the front of Passavolo, and the manager came out, beautiful smile, offered me the menu and a gift card. And
by the way, the manager's name is Soleil. I spoke with her earlier today. She is awesome. She did what almost no one does in the whole country. That's why when we're complete for today, we're going to go to eat dinner there. And I already talked with her and asked her if we can live stream our entire dinner. So we're not going to be restaurant critics, but we'll share how much we love the food, because they got like 4.8 stars. And Soleil came out to you and she asked you what you were doing, which I think that's
actually one of her I don't know if they worked there. Somebody came out, asked me what I was doing. I said, I'm just recording. And she was inside waving and smiling at me. And then she just grabbed the menu, gift card, came out, greeted me friendly.
Right. Can you believe this? And of course, it's curious if someone, hey, curious what you're doing, happy to share. And he did, right?
Yeah, I said, I'm just recording.
And then the manager came out, Soleil, and gave him a $10 gift card. She didn't give him a 911 call. But over here, Patrick Connolly, over here, they did. This started it all off. So I want to show you, we're going to do a play-by-play. And I want you to go over there where you were recording. I'm going to stay over here, and I will narrate. Go over there. Craig is going to go where this all started. We're going to do a replay.
We're going to do a little reenactment. Oh, there's Scalzo. All right, so we're doing a little reenactment here. This is where Craig was over there, standing on that side of the street.
That's where Craig was. And he's simply recording not anything in particular. He just wanted to see. Right.
Hey. See? See, the community is lovely here. Good people in the community. I ran into this gentleman on Sunday when I was
Oh,
here.
that's wonderful.
Very nice gentleman.
God bless you. What's your name, sir?
name's Anthony Martin, Reverend.
Leroy Truth. Reverend, nice to meet you. Reverend Anthony Martin. Oh my gosh. Proprietor, he looks like
And this week,
Yeah. I don't know if you saw the video of what happened.
Saw the first one.
Yeah. It's very upsetting.
Oh, it was. And then, like I said, another one showed up, another one showed up. Now you guys show up.
And he happened to
He's got their ass in the bind.
Yeah.
went back
At the end of the day, everybody has the right to film in public. So you throw the man on the ground, put his handcuffs on the cop car.
And it's all blood, that's all that.
So
Tell my wife,
and that way.
I just want to go in the shop. I screamed to get police arrest. See, he didn't do this wrong, otherwise they would release it to him. I said, so who's here?
oh, really?
That was all open. And it's been open now since you're eight. I've never had drapes.
Day before when Greg was here, and he was highlighting some businesses in the area, and a woman from Pasta Bolo came out, gave him $10 gift card. Man, beautiful lady.
Oh, it's great. She opened up the same time we did. So, I don't know.
Beautiful area. I've coming to Asbury my whole life, you know.
You know, guys yelling HIPAA laws. There was nobody coming in or out of the place.
After
We trying not to be pulling that shit.
Trying to leverage nonsense.
That's what it was. And if you're that worried, you should have draped something to the beginning.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, we got a cop.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Guys, be good.
All right, thank you. All right, police are here.
Oh, do you have
Police
your,
are
you have your special?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I have it. Yeah. One of these side pockets right there.
Hey, hello there.
Sticking to the script. Leroy?
Good.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, obviously got a call saying you guys are filming, which is illegal. Is that what you guys are just filming? Is what it is? All right, sounds good. All right. Guys, have a good day. Thank you. I'm telling you.
Hey, he just went hands on.
Don't touch them.
I'm in a public space. I can film whatever my eyes
You
can
can,
see.
if
What
you don't
should probably do is close
shut
your-
the computer
close the
screen.
computer.
This is how it all started.
So here we are with escalation tactics. See?
This one here.
Is your policy close?
And now this officer is escalating the situation, and he's doing what with another cop coming. So this officer just assaulted Dave. He just assaulted Dave by grabbing him like that, and this is the way that the Asbury Park police conduct themselves. And we got another cop coming here on the scene right now. And we got more cops. Oh, we got plenty of cops coming. Oh, they're all coming. They're all coming. Look at this. And he's parking illegally. He's parking illegally. We got sirens. Yep, they're all coming out in droves. They're all coming out in droves. Here they all are. We got 1, 2, we got 3. And let's see if they know how to de-escalate. 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 Let's see if these officers know how to de-escalate. This officer who first arrived on the scene, he went hands-on with the gentleman. He basically followed the same course of action that Officer Whitley did. And here we got more. We got more. Let's see if they know how to de-escalate. Let's see if they know how to de-escalate. We got they're all out in droves. Look at them. Look at them. They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yes, Officer Knight, badge number 290.
And here, I got a question for you.
That
There's
officer,
any need for us to be here.
No, there isn't, but I got a question for you.
that officer put his hands on Dave.
Yeah,
Have a nice day.
we want to do, no. This officer. here
That
put
one
his hands-
officer
he put his
assaulted
hands
him.
on the exposure report. No, I want to speak to him.
It's not his fault, and I'm the supervisor.
And what is you're a little aggressive. Can you de-escalate a little bit? Huh? You're a little aggressive. Can you de-escalate?
What's the need for all these police officers here? There's a whole bunch of you guys.
This is like
They're all
10.
clearing up.
It's like 10.
This officer who originally showed up on the scene, he decided to go hands-on with Dave over there and repeating the same course of action as Officer Whitley. So I don't understand the need for it. I think if you want to,
A couple things. We need his name and badge number. We're going to do a complaint against him.
Yeah, we're gonna-
hands-on on the exposure report.
I'd like to file an IA on this officer right now with you.
I'm trying to do one thing at a time.
No, I understand.
I'm going to speak to Dave first and make sure they need medical attention and if he wants to provide a statement.
Unreal.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Cameraman. They sent out the whole fucking force.
Here. You're being aggressive. Here. We're all supposed to be on
So,
the same
so
side.
this guy over here, we're going to get his name. We're going to get this guy's name. We're going to file an IA on him. Okay? Because it's not okay to put your hands on people. What happened to this man, Craig, was just about to happen with Dave. And luckily, there's a bunch of us here who are not going to let it happen. And we're here to fight for justice for Craig, and we're not going to let him take this
That guy
unlawful
said the
arrest.
Same stupid thing Whitley said, that you can't record inside.
Same
his
shit,
vehicle.
same shit.
Said the same stupid comment.
He put his hands on me and called you for backup.
Let me just suggest, if you guys are ever in the situation where there's confidential information on your computer screen, shut the computer screen. No, I'm not.
Appreciate your suggestion.
You've done nothing wrong, but this guy went hands-on with him. He did the same thing that Officer Whitley did, and we're not going to stand for this.
Good night, Andrew. And Andrew, what's your name and badge number before you go in? Andrew.
So Dave is doing right now what Craig got unlawfully arrested for. Exactly what Dave is doing right now is what Craig was unlawfully arrested for. Now, why do you think it's not happening to Dave? Why aren't they arresting him? There must have been 12 officers that came out, sirens on and everything. And this gentleman in this car went hands-on with Dave, did the same exact tactic of you can't film inside my vehicle. What are they talking about? Have they ever heard of the plain view doctrine? His lack of ability to de-escalate a situation is absurd. And this is why we're here today. This is why we're here today, because something needs to change with the Asbury Park Police. Something needs to change. There is no place in society for this kind of behavior from officers. It is not okay. We got to get this guy's name. We got to get this guy's name so we can file an IA.
They must learn you cannot touch us unless you're breaking the law. It's a crime.
I was told to clear out, but he wants to still hang around.
Yeah, this guy's over here
He
still.
wants to go hands on.
This guy looks like he wants to go hands-on.
Wants to go hands on.
Yeah, he does. So,
These guys just can't get enough.
no.
I'm gonna come to the precinct. 100% because
That's the course of action.
Yeah.
One-on-one and private.
well, and you
No, as a courtesy to you.
Oh no. Yeah,
Okay.
feel
As long
free.
as you don't care what they hear.
I don't care. Not in public. Yeah.
All right.
If I wanted privacy, I'd create it. I go to the precinct. That's
Are you familiar with what police headquarters is?
no. Can you give me the address?
All right. So, nothing matter.
What's the address?
1 Municipal Plaza. I was going to give you like.
No,
how
we'll
to
find
get
it.
to
Yeah,
the-
we'll put it
Just
in.
make a
Yeah.
left.
You
But
can
I'm
almost
saying
see-
once you get to Main Street, you pretty much just look to your left. It's a couple blocks over.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were driving. You can go on foot.
Yeah, no, we'll figure it
All
out.
right, so 1 Municipal Plaza.
Close.
All right.
It's kind of right next to the train station on Main Street. That's-
No, we'll find it.
And I have one question for you guys.
What's going on?
Now, the reason we're here is we're investigative journalists, and we
I
saw,
know.
You know the
I
video.
you know who we are?
I've
Just learning.
kind of put two and two together with
Right.
tripods and
But
stuff.
we're here because this man was assaulted by Officer Darrell Whitley for doing the same exact thing that Officer Pajolis went hands-on with him. And he said, you can't film into my police car. Of course we can. There's plain view doctrine. And you can't trespass the eyes with a camera. Now, Officer Whitley violently arrested him. He's got 5 criminal charges on him. And you know what? The biggest irony of it all is he wasn't recording. His phone was not recording when Officer Whitley slammed him into the ground and concussed him. So we're here to investigate Officer Whitley and to ideally find him today and peacefully ask him about the situation.
He's not working.
Let me ask you this. Say someone didn't have a recording device and they happened to look inside of a police officer vehicle like that. Would they respond the same way? The camera changes things that much?
It's a case by case scenario, but I wouldn't say that a camera changes the outcome of it.
because I can't imagine just looking in a cop car is going to get. Well, I don't know about this anymore with Asbury. Maybe that would happen. Maybe it would result in that.
You guys understand to a degree. Well, to give an example. When I came up to you, I tried to approach you privately. Not, I don't get it. We're in like a public place, but I wanted to discuss the course of action if you want to pursue an incident,
Right.
the rights that you have.
Right.
And you said to me, I feel comfortable with people being around. But sometimes, let's just say, if you were a victim, the victim doesn't want to maybe speak in privately.
I
They
get
don't
what
want to give a statement with people recording.
I get what you're saying.
So-
My comfort is irrelevant though.
Okay, but
Because other people
we
have
extend
rights.
that courtesy to
Yeah,
everybody.
but there's
That's all.
really nothing you can do, right?
No.
If people are
Well, no,
outside,
I-
unless you put up crime scene tape, police tape, or
I'm
something like that.
speaking specifically for today.
Yeah.
So I explained what the legal recourse for you is.
Yeah.
My job as a supervisor is I'm going to go back to headquarters.
So how'd I
and I'm
say-
going
Yeah.
to review his body cam footage because I wasn't out here
Right.
when this incident happened.
No, that's fair.
So it would be unfair for me to say this guy's right and this guy's wrong.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm going to go back.
Craig, can
and
you
I'm
show
gonna,
it to him now?
So I have two
The body
questions.
cam footage.
I have two
He wants to
questions.
see the body cam
Well,
footage.
I'm going to go to police headquarters right now. I'm going to meet you there.
Yeah.
If you want to meet me there.
Yeah.
He's talking
I
about
just-
The officer that was just involved
Just
in this
now.
incident you're telling me
just
about.
now,
Well,
Leroy.
I mean, I want him to see
So,
Officer
Sarge.
Whitley body cam footage.
I'm sure they.
Oh, I think he's probably seen it.
No, he's
Seen
talking
the
about this
YouTube
incident.
video.
Yeah.
All right, so have you
it's-
condemned him for what he did?
I'm not in a position to
Of
condemn.
course, you're a man that
Well, you're a
doesn't,
supervisor.
you know, and a supervisor that did he blatantly assault this man, but he committed no crime.
This goes up the chain.
But
It's an ongoing investigation.
it's
I'm
just-
not leading the investigation.
I know, but it's just you and I talking. man.
Okay.
Well, there should be an investigation into the officer.
I mean, we're extending.
I'm not internal affairs, so that would be an internal affairs matter, and I can't discuss that because I'm a road supervisor.
Well, I'm glad you
I'm not
handled this
handling the
differently
investigation.
than they
I've been
did
doing
that
this
day.
for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, like
So
this
two
is
questions.
fine.
Two
I don't
questions.
care.
If I did feel uncomfortable, what
Yeah.
would the recourse be? I don't want these guys hearing what I have to say. What do you do?
Who are you speaking to?
To you. So, okay. Yeah. If I did feel uncomfortable, you asked me if I wanted privacy. So I said, yeah, I feel uncomfortable. I don't want these guys hearing what I got to say. What do we do?
Referring to your cameras?
They're
So like a guy's just walking down the street and he's like, you know what? I don't like the microphone, the camera. I would tell him you probably should go in your residence. You're in a public place.
right.
There's probably 3 or 4 cameras
There's
looking
several.
at it.
We-
Yeah, yeah.
we
yeah.
documented
It's
them.
Plenty of
just like welcome to 2025, right?
Right. Exactly. And follow-up question: do you have a policy about closing your computers when you step away from the vehicle?
It's a case-by-case scenario.
So there's no official policy.
If we're responding to emergency and we're jumping out of our car,
Right. Then no,
not
because
gonna-
time. So
Yeah.
would you consider
if time allows it,
right
100%.
what that is? The
If
policy,
I'm,
right?
let's say I'm going to take a lunch break,
Right.
I'm probably not going to leave
Leave it
someone's
open.
driver's license up on my screen,
So
right?
would you consider men with cameras an emergency?
We had 10 police that came on scene here.
And they left the cameras open and got butthurt when I filmed it.
Hold on.
Come on,
I
come on,
responded.
Sarge. Be
I-
frank.
I am.
Yeah, yeah.
I could have walked away from you. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
no, 100%.
entertaining you guys.
Yeah,
right?
so can
no,
we have,
we
right?
appreciate
Yeah.
All we
that.
heard was muffle on the radio,
Yeah.
and we didn't even know who the officer was.
Yeah, right.
So it's our responsibility to see what's going on.
Yeah,
You guys are familiar with Asbury at all? We got a lot of stuff going
yeah.
on.
History.
Yeah,
right?
History.
And I don't know if like the previous incident that happened here creates tension. You guys have seen the video, right?
100%.
There's some pretty
Yeah.
wild.
Craig
there's-
lived it.
Okay, but what I'm saying is there's some pretty wild comments on the video.
That's
So
nothing to do
it's
with any of us.
I'm not saying it
That's
does.
irrelevant. Because the bottom line, what happened is this gentleman.
you're higher.
Hold on.
What's that?
This
Ah.
gentleman was simply recording in public space, and he happened to turn, and his phone was positioned towards Officer Whitley's police car. And I still want to play by play. And then Officer Whitley, inexplicably, he said, well, first he says, you can't record in the police car, you can't record in the police car. And then he slams into the ground. He wasn't even recording, his phone wasn't even on, but even if it was, there was no law broken. Is that correct? That's a very fundamental way we can agree upon that, right?
I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. The incident you're referring to is an ongoing investigation. It's being led by our internal affairs,
That's
which
a
I'm
cop-out,
not,
right?
which I'm not a part of.
Well, you
Right.
were a part of this
I'm not
one.
the department
Yeah.
spokesperson either.
Right. No, I understand.
All right. I'm being
Yeah,
pretty
that's
reasonable.
fair. No, I get it.
answering
I get
everybody's
it.
questions
So
here.
I think he kind of has answered it in a way because he was a part of this situation, and what I did was identical, if not worse, than what he did, right? Because I said, no, I'm recording in this vehicle,
Right.
period, up and close to personal, and that's when he went hands on. I said, I'm not moving, right? And he called backup.
All right,
Right?
so
Don't touch me.
yeah, so to clarify that, for this incident, this officer, how do you say his name? Gonzalez, how do you say it?
Pujols.
Pujols. I think it's P-U-J.
P-U-J-O-L-S.
First initial I, right? And so, was that wrong of him to tell this gentleman that he was not allowed to record towards his police car, into the police car?
We're kind of going in circles here.
No, I just
Once
I
I'm done explaining
I just
to
wanted
you
a yes
guys,
or no.
I'm going to go back to headquarters. I'm going to review his body cam footage, and then I'm going to take the statements that you made and the information that I can see on the footage.
Well, let's just assume what I'm saying is what you're going to see on the body cam, which it won't be.
I paid to make assumptions.
But in fact, here's the thing. Forget about assumptions. If you were to come upon someone who, your police car is there, the door is closed, windows
So we're
closed.
talking like theoretical now?
Well, we're actually talking reality.
I
But
can show you.
yeah, here,
Guys.
let's replay it.
So you don't want to go to headquarters? Is that?
Here,
All right.
here, we want to.
You know, and I understand that you're not like public relations or whatever, but
I'm
answering
doing my
questions-
best
No,
to
yeah,
answer all those questions. I'm familiar with the incident. That's why I came here. I get it.
It was shocking to see that officer do the exact same thing that Whitley did to him. That's unbelievable, and things got to change around here. You know, if all you guys need to get on the same page with anything that's in that you can view from the public, is fair to film.
Hey, have a good day, buddy.
Here, I'm gonna play the officer.
Have a good day.
Hold on, I'm gonna play the officer. So,
Well, Sarge, here's your vehicle. Here's your
Here.
computer screen open.
But here's what
Turn
you
the
did.
lights on. They got strobes and everything.
Oh, you can do whatever you want to do.
okay, David,
Come on, let's
listen,
go.
listen to this.
Just do me a solid. Please, I'm asking you.
As long as you don't go hands
Zombie
on,
walks
which I
not
don't think you will.
until. What is it?
Okay, so anyway, so here's a reason. So, officer, yeah, so I'm Officer Peugeot. Yeah, I'm Officer Peugeot.
I want to see how he handles it.
And
Make sure his
here's
screen
how
is
it's
open.
Into my police car. You cannot record into my police car.
I don't want to stand behind you. I don't want to make him uncomfortable.
You cannot record into my police car.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Let me go into the car so I can close my monitor.
No.
It's a no-brainer. Oh, whatever. Let me turn off the. There's some way you can
Right, turn off the
hide
screen
the
or something.
information. You do it when you go to lunch.
Put a
like you said.
T-shirt over it.
Yeah, cover it. Whatever
Cover
you
with
want
a
to do.
T-shirt.
Whatever you want to do to create the privacy, but you can't violate my rights. And you have it. I'm not saying you have, but your officer, who's under is one of your charges, did touch me to push me back towards the car. Unlike what you're doing right now, being cordial, professional, and not making it an issue. It seems like that would be the best way to handle it. Little de-escalation goes a long way. Respecting our rights goes a long way. You give us respect, we give you respect. I think it's that simple. Yeah.
Was it,
You have de-escalated, sir.
Part
Sir.
two at headquarters.
You have de-escalated.
I'm too ahead.
Yeah, they will be. But who called? Mr. Connolly? Mr. Connolly call again?
An anonymous call.
I bet it was Mr. Connolly from the chiropractor office.
It may have
With
been
no
one of the
wheelchair
other-
access.
I mean, we could request the phone call. So.
Yeah, we will. All right.
So we'll request everything.
So we'll see you at headquarters. And
Listen,
appreciate the,
see how when it comes down, it's just a lot more easier. I'm not sure
I'm a
what,
5-year-old. I have to be patient.
and you're a professional.
I wish
right?
I wish Pujos acted
Right.
more like you.
So yeah, I mean, I do too. Maybe I mean, I doubt he'll make Sergeant act
Honestly,
that
the
way.
whole town was abandoned buildings. So.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So you,
Good to see
so
some
you,
life
you've
back
seen
there,
some
right? I'm not
things.
trying
Yeah.
to scare you guys away.
I appreciate that,
All right.
man. All right.
So
We'll
meet
be
at
over there.
headquarters.
Yeah.
I'll come out in the lobby. I'll
Yeah.
explain everything to you.
Yeah.
Give me a minute to review his body cam footage.
Yeah.
and
Take
we'll
your
go
time.
from there.
Yeah.
That's
we'll
fair.
do our thing.
That's fair.
All right, gentlemen.
All
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day.
All right.
We'll see.
That's-
We'll see
that's-
you at,
That's fair.
at the plaza.
We can live with that. We'll go down to the police station and
So we had 10. We had. Let me turn this around.
yeah, they came all hot. Sirens blazing.
We had.
Sirens blazing.
600 people in
This
the
guy over here
line.
really wanted to go hands on.
Yeah, he did. That guy over there really wants to go hands on. You can see it in him.
Did this man-
Unreal. Unreal. Unreal.
Oh, they did.
Unbelievable.
10 police officers showed up within like 60 seconds.
That was
And
crazy.
he was hot when he first
That
came
was
in. he
crazy
hot.
as
They came in hot. I don't know what was happening back over with you guys. I started recording every one of their comments since I got out. So yeah, I got some good.
And the point is, he was not body slammed and concussed with his head slammed to the ground like Officer Whitley did, which happened to Craig here. So that means obviously what Officer Whitley did to Craig was absolutely criminal, wrong, and it was assault. I mean, it was aggravated assault. He was injured.
I think we made that case pretty clear. What he didn't want to answer the question. He was cop-splaining. He was copping out, which is so hilarious to me. So he was copping out, He didn't want to answer the question. Oh, every case is different. I got to see it. All right, fine. Well, let's do this very same thing. And he didn't react the same way. And I wasn't placed in handcuffs, slammed to the ground and placed in handcuffs.
Is that where the
So-
saying came up with cop out?
I don't know, but
I just included that today.
Yeah, I think it
Anybody
does.
wouldn't answer the question. But what happened?
Unreal.
It was
This is
an
wild.
absolute recreation. Bizarre.
several times.
Exactly what Officer Whitley, that violent, vile, disgusting cop, did to him. And he has a history, I understand, Craig, right?
Man, I didn't get the blood. Sorry, go ahead.
Here,
A
not too
gentleman
late.
reached out
Too
to me
late.
online and turned me on to 2 other incidents. One that he's being sued for currently, where he attacked a journalist.
This is Officer Darrell Whitley, the same guy
The
who
same guy.
assaulted
He
you.
attacked a good Samaritan.
Yeah, the one at the train station.
Yeah,
I read
The
that.
man was helping the police,
Yep.
and Whitley attacked him. So
And then
the guy's on-
falsified a police report
Absolutely.
saying that he touched his shoulder. Total lie. He's in court for that.
Right. So he's got 2 cases now. Officer Whitley has 2 cases. The third one is the end, baby. This is the end where you will be held legally, peacefully, always legally accountable to the full extent of the law. And we want your job. We want you fired, and we want you charged, not just fired.
Yeah.
That's not enough, because any of us did the same thing you did. We take some random person who's recording in the direction of our car and slam him to the ground and concuss him. He just gets fired.
Yeah.
That
Daryl.
doesn't go.
Gotta go, Daryl.
So Daryl, bye-bye. You will no longer be a police officer. We don't want you to have no pension, shall we say, and we want you charged with aggravated assault.
Yep.
And also, I'm calling on and asking and calling on the prosecutor in this area to immediately drop the charges immediately against Craig here. He has 5 criminal charges against him. 5. Completely unlawful. For recording in the direction of a police car when in reality his phone wasn't even recording. But even if it was, it wouldn't matter. So stay tuned, because now we're going to go to the police station and we're going to record the entire interaction that the exposure.
Oh, it's if anybody,
However you say his name.
you know, when they came out, all these cars pulled up like they were itching for some action. You know, I said, "Oh, Asbury Park is bored today," because that's what the accusation was against him. You know, these people, they're just bored; they have nothing better to do.
Yeah, right.
Looks like they were bored and had nothing better to do for nearly a dozen vehicles to pull up from men with cameras. And the only thing we did was record and tell that pool holes, "Don't touch me." That's the only thing. Don't touch me.
But the thing is, he literally did exactly what Whitley did. The same thing.
Yeah.
So the fact that David and myself and all of us who filmed into the police car, outside of the police car, I want to make that clear, because when Whitley put it over the radio and the video that I saw, who was it that came on scene? And they thought you were inside the police car.
Yeah, the sergeant Champollion, the sergeant. I mean, he just assumed based on the call, because Whitley called, "Oh, he's recording in my car."
Right.
They thought you were inside the car.
Right.
And plus, they probably knew it was ridiculous to say he was recording outside the car. Why did he
That's
handcuffs?
why, yeah.
So they had to assume at that point, well, he must have went into the car.
But he did clarify when he said, "Oh, he can't reach his arm in your car." He said, "No, he didn't.
And when it was
He
closed.
was, you know, filming."
I also feel like Whitley shut his body camera off very early, like very quickly
Yeah.
after the arrest. Almost like he made it realize, like, what did I do?
Body camera
Let me
off.
kill the camera. It was almost like he realized the mistake that he had just made. And that's why he starts embellishing, saying he was inside the vehicle. No, he was not inside the vehicle. He was about 6 feet from the vehicle on the sidewalk.
Right.
Much farther than Dave was.
Yeah, much farther than I was. Yeah.
Much
I
farther.
was right up against, right in front of his window.
Yep.
Yeah. On all of this, I recorded every
Put
single
that
one of
back
their
in the
calls.
car.
Hey, you got a free education today,
Side.
Asbury PD.
Yep.
And that's what we're here to do: respond to the tyranny and educate you so you don't make the same mistake again.
Oh, yeah. Good.
If I have something
Cool,
thank you.
blood,
Yeah, so if you notice, that's pretty wild. That was pretty wild, because Dave wound up doing the exact same thing that Craig did, except for he was actually closer and he was in all of the vehicles. He was pointing at all the vehicles, and nothing happened to him.
I'm gonna have to re-up my.
This is sheep's blood. And a little more. And I want to thank Mikey for
Yeah, it looks good.
getting the sheep.
That looks good. Looks like real blood. It's edible too, so if it gets in your mouth, no worries.
Why he left here with a bloody head?
Why? And that's what we're doing. It's in protest. But this is how he left. This is how Craig left.
So I think we should do a little victory lap back in front of the chiropractor's office there.
And then
whoever called the police called from over there.
And then we head over to the police
Then
station
we're going to go to the police
for
station.
round 2.
So, everyone, thanks so much for joining us. We have over 600 people in the line.
Wild.
Thank you for the super chat.
Wild. I can't believe how many cops showed up that quickly. You know, and then the officer makes the argument about like, oh, you know, like the kind of stuff that goes on in Hasbury. Well, then what are you here for a couple cameras for?
Right.
You act like
You sound like you have much more important things to do.
by your own words.
Right.
And this guy who gave us the car before, he was saying that in the last week there's been a bunch of people out here.
Oh yeah.
People have come out.
To
Yeah.
support.
Yeah, support. Yeah.
Shout out to them. So this is where we were. I'm not sure if we were here or there, but you know,
Here.
imagine
There,
seeing Fox News, MSNBC,
everywhere.
and CNN covering a story on the corner and calling the police on them.
Right. Right.
Exactly. Great point.
Did they not see our press passes?
You
Because
know?
where's your credentials, right?
Yeah.
Credentials.
We have our own press
Ridiculous.
badge.
Can you believe that?
So I don't want to get you down.
This guy Whitley, who assaulted Craig, shows up and asks him where his credentials are. Like, what? Credentials. As if the First Amendment doesn't apply.
Whoever has an issue with it,
Wild.
close your blinds, lock the door.
Which country is this? This is the United States of America, Monmouth County. I don't know if he meant county. Monmouth County, New Jersey. Asbury Park. We're in Asbury Park, where we are reporting right on scene of an unlawful arrest where Craig was violently assaulted.
Oh yeah. So you put up a screen to inside there?
Yeah, that's what that guy was saying. That
Create your privacy. That's what you do.
right.
You were saying?
The guy who gave us his card,
Yeah.
he said that these drapes are brand new. He just put them up the last couple of days.
And nobody has an issue with that, right? Like your freedom to create your own privacy.
Well,
Obviously.
you probably figured, you know, give me some cameras around now.
I guess he realized that he is the one that has to protect HIPAA.
He figured that out finally.
100%.
Too bad the cops haven't figured that out yet. Where's his camera? There's his camera.
All they heard was yelling on the radio.
Yeah, that was-
Maybe
That was
you heard,
wild. What the-
get your hands off me.
What the hell was that all about?
That's the only thing.
He came in hot.
It wasn't yelling. It wasn't like, I don't know if he was trying to, he's trying to like, keep it going. All I heard was yelling. Nah, it was none of that.
It's totally walkable,
All right,
right?
let's take the walk. I'm gonna file an anonymous complaint. I think they think they're getting my ID. You guys can call my name. I don't know if that was a way of trying to find out my information.
I got to plug my battery pack in here, so I'm going to put the microphone. Hopefully, you guys will still be able to hear me fairly well. I had my battery pack all charged up and everything for today. And then when I left this morning, couldn't motherfucking find the thing. You know, sometimes it be like that. So we're going to head over to the police station now. We're going to keep this rolling. We're going to go head over to the police station and we're going to file some IA complaints. Make sure that it's on record, the fact that he touched him. So, Waterpipe. Yo, that blood looks great on your head, Leroy. Yo, you got to look at the blood on Leroy's head.
And this is in protest of what happened to Craig, is they split his head open. And so we wanted, in support of him, this is very visual. This is very graphic. And yes, does it get a reaction? Ideally, it should, because no police officer in the United States, let alone Asbury Park, should ever be body slamming a man's head to the pavement for simply recording on a public sidewalk toward a police car.
Yep.
Insane.
Must have been like 12 of them out there. I don't know. I tried to count them at one point, but they were everywhere.
Yeah, my screen is really dim. Twice that hello there. I want to see this.
Wild. So we're gonna go over the police station right now, and we're gonna file some IA complaints, and make sure that that's at least on record. At least there's a complaint put on the officer. Like, did he think that his authority was being challenged or whatever? I mean, I guess that's what that was. He felt that his authority was being challenged. Are we walking over there? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I still have money on the meter. How you doing? I don't remember what time it was when we put money in the meter, but I still have time. I'm still good. I'm not worried about it. Time is it? 1:30. Yeah, what time did I get here at? 11:30. Yeah, I'm all right. So somebody called the police because they seen a bunch of people with cameras. Like, come on. A bunch of cameras scares people, makes them feel that uncomfortable. Then the officer shows up and he talks about, Asbury being some tough place of, the things that go on. Well, then maybe you guys shouldn't respond 12 deep to a couple people with cameras, So, it's interesting. I got to admit, I did not think that was going to happen. Did not think that was going to happen. It is only 2 blocks over there, right? Pretty sure it is. I'm just going to walk, Vinny, because I think it's right there. We don't need to drive. It's 1 block up. We don't need no stinking wheels. I'll probably regret it once I realize it's more than 1 block. But when I get to this corner, I'll be able to see for sure. Yeah, so we got the whole crew out here. We came in numbers, power by numbers. We got 6 of us. Leroy Truth from Leroy Truth Investigations, Dave Snow from the Exposure Report, excuse me, Vinny from Garden State Accountability, Scalzo Photo, Craig, the one who got assaulted. His channel is Public Enemy #1A. And for any of you who are just joining now, we're here in Asbury Park reporting on the violent, unlawful arrest of a journalist. The officer shows up to the scene, slams this guy on the ground, bloodies his whole head up. And the reason why he went hands-on with the guy, Craig, was because Craig, when the cop showed up for filming in public, because the guy at the chiropractor office, Patrick Connolly, decided to call the police when he saw a camera. Officer shows up and he faces the camera toward the cop car, right? Just toward it. So the guy's screen was in the upright position. So what he wound up doing was going hands-on and assaulting the guy, violently arresting him, just simply because he pointed the camera toward the patrol car. So it's the officer's responsibility. Yeah, see, the police station's right here. These guys are all talking about driving. I'm already here. I knew it was 1 block. But, yeah, so we're going to file an IA. And the reason why I said I wanted to file an IA right on the spot is because in New Jersey, legally, any officer has to be able to assist the public with filing an IA right on the spot. A lot of officers don't know that because the way that they kind of do shit is they usually have one guy who's doing the, one guy on call who will do the IAs. But that's it becomes a learning experience when an officer who's never filed an IA, or you've never filed an IA with an officer, it becomes a learning experience when they realize that legally they have to do it. They're required to by law. And it's a learning experience because then they know how to do it. and they don't have to shuffle off the responsibilities to the guy who typically does it. Because a lot of it is public relations, you know, there's a certain script that they like to follow. So, you know, they don't want their new guys who might say the wrong thing or might, you know, speak out of place or something like that. But, all right, so we're already here. We're here, they're all pulling up now. So we got here at the same time. But it was not necessary to drive, but whatever. And I apologize if the audio is bad because it's pretty windy right now, but I'm going to be inside the building in just 1 minute. We're going to be in the police station in just 1 minute, so the audio will be better. I had to take out my my microphone because my battery's dying, so I had to plug the battery pack in. All right, so we're here. I believe this is the front entrance to the police station. So we're here at the police station. We're going to file an IA for that officer who just went hands-on with Dave from the exposure report. He decided to go hands-on and grab him. You can't grab members of the public. Just because they're holding a camera does not give you the right to grab them. You know, I just don't understand it. You know, something's got to change with the way that police engage with the public. Something's got to give, you know. If they need to, you know, in public, there is no expectation of privacy. So if you want privacy in a public space, you need to create that for yourself, right? So that put a t-shirt over the computer, you know, but there is no expectation of privacy in public. But, you know, I got to be honest, I was a little shocked that guy decided to touch Dave in that manner. But unfortunately, the same thing didn't happen with Craig. Craig was left bloody, thrown in the back of the cop car, and he has 5 charges? 5 charges. So as he deals with the stress and the mental chaos of having to go to court to try to fight these bullshit charges, because that's what they are, they're bullshit charges, right? Meanwhile, this guy, Officer Whitley's out, still patrolling, nothing's happened to him. This guy needs to not only lose his job, but he needs to be charged with what he did. He needs to be charged with violently assaulting this man. It is not okay to put your hands on someone. You know, so something's got to change, but we're going to make sure we file an IA on this guy, Pujos or whatever his name is. You know.
I haven't filed any complaints on any of those yet.
You haven't?
My attorney advised me at first to just wait, but, you know, intend to. And the lieutenant, I am disgusted at that lieutenant, what he tried to gaslight me and calling out saying that I have a mental illness in public.
I was going to say that before. I'm glad you brought it up because now I feel comfortable mentioning it. As the chiropractor tried to talk about the HIPAA laws, this and that, how does this officer then go to violate your rights by making such claims as that?
Right, and it was a complete lie.
Complete fabrication.
My son was looking for me because they came out. My car was there. I was gone. He was in a panic. My girlfriend says, call the police station, say that your father has a disability, because he was worried that I had, you know, couldn't walk any further. I was stuck somewhere.
And this guy, what was that lieutenant's guy's name?
Townsend, Brian Townsend.
I mean, you could almost argue that he's a bigger piece of shit for doing that.
Yeah,
because
that really.
At that point, this man's already arrested, right? Violently assaulted, blood all over his face, and then this lieutenant starts gaslighting.
Trying to push me out the door.
Start gaslighting, pushing him out the door. You know, this is no way to behave as an officer. You know, I mean, I was going to say I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry because things need to change. It is not okay. It is not okay that this kind of shit has no place in society. He's got to fight 5 bullshit charges. How is that okay? Deal with the mental stress and the anguish of having to go to court, knowing you did nothing wrong. Now, anybody who's been following my channel, right? You guys know I was arrested in La Valette for filming a meeting. Right? Common law right. Tourist versus Pine Hill. I was arrested by the guy, Sergeant Adam Cicero. Guess who gave the order? His father, who's the mayor. The mayor had me arrested, and his son, the sergeant, arrested me. And guess who the other son is? The chief of police. Yes, I was arrested by an entire family of thugs operating under the color of law. Now, it's a bullshit charge, but I'm going through the mental stress and anxiety of dealing with having to go to court. You know, it's not fair. It's not okay. Now, anybody who doesn't know what happened to me in that La Valette situation, I had to get wise. I had to do my research. I spent a lot of fucking time going online, learning how to file a motion for dismissal, right? Because this is all new at this point. Now I'm fighting some bullshit charge, and I know I did nothing wrong. So it's amazing what you can do nowadays with Google and AI and shit. So I cited Torres versus Pine Hill, which is a common law right. The ruling was it's a common law right to film government proceedings. So I wound up getting the motion for dismissal granted, believe it or not, pro se. Didn't have to hire a lawyer, but irregardless, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. It took its toll on me, you know? The original prosecutor and the original judge of that case wanted nothing to do with it. They didn't want to touch it. So they recused themselves. So what the fuck did Lavalette do? They hired a special complex prosecutor to try to prosecute this illegal charge. And they paid this guy's name is Evan Crook. You cannot make this shit up. Evan Crook from Malamute Law, they paid this man $17,500 to try to prosecute me for filming a public meeting. I've been going to public meetings my whole life. I mean, it's just one of the things that and that's one of the things I want my channel to do. I want to convey to people to take part in their local government. Go to a town nearby you if there's an issue that's being spoken about that you deem of public interest. You know, there is no democracy in this country unless you have the ability to take part in the political process. So I try to encourage people to, you know, go to your local council, you know, speak to these people. I know a lot of my audience is in the First Amendment auditor space and stuff, and I love when people do the First Amendment audit and stuff. I did a couple of them with Leroy recently, and a couple of groups of them, and I enjoyed it, but I don't typically do that. I go to council meetings, and because I like to go for the neck up. I like to go for the neck up, and these politicians in local government, they're very easy to approach because they're right there in front of you, so they can't avoid the questions. You have access to them. And I ask the questions that people are afraid to ask. And the reason why I go to towns that I don't live in is because you can't touch me in that town. I don't live in that town. I don't work in that town. And what they'll do is they'll retaliate against you. That's the most common tactic in government. That's why I do not give my name and I do not give my address. It's not because I'm not proud of who I am. I am 100% proud of who I am, what my name is, and what it represents. But I have a First Amendment right to speak at that podium. Every single town in New Jersey guarantees the right to speak at the podium. So they cannot force you to give your name and address because we have freedom of speech. Otherwise, you're forcing my speech. So every time I enter a town for the first time, they try to challenge me on name and address. No, I don't have to give my name. I don't have to surrender my Fourth Amendment right to express my First Amendment. Simmons versus the United States. It is intolerable to surrender one constitutional right to assert another one. So, and the reason why it's very important to fight for your own rights is because, you know, the rights are like muscles. If you don't flex them, you will ultimately lose them. And if you fight for your own rights, in essence, you wind up fighting for everybody else's rights. That's why I'm here fighting for Craig's rights, to try to get Craig justice, because it's going to be a long fucking road. It's not going to be simple for him to just get rid of these charges. And do you think the officer's ever going to get charged? No, the chances of that are slim to none. But we're here to do whatever we can to speak out on it. You know, to file an IA on this other guy who doesn't know how to keep his hands to himself. Was he not raised right? Did he not have a parental role in his upbringing that taught him not to put his hands on people? Because clearly Whitley didn't have that. He didn't have that. Guy's already got 2 other lawsuits that he's involved in, but these guys still have him employed. You know, he's a liability. The man's a liability. Youngins. Fresh meat. Youngins. Damn. It's a couple of... I don't want to be mean, but I just felt like I walked past like 2 middle school kids. What you looking at? What you looking at, buddy? He's looking back. He feels challenged or something. I'm with one person. He's with one person. What's the problem? I'm talking to you. They're talking to each other. Looking back like there's some big, like, some scandal happening. Some scandal happened. What did they say? Are they talking about me? Are they talking about my height? I think he was worried that I was talking about his height. He's standing at a towering, 5'3". You know, so and that's what happened with this officer before. You know, he feels like his authority's being challenged. You do not have the authority over another man to put your hands on him. So, I don't know where these other guys are. I think I'm just gonna go in, just wait for them. Oh, this shit's locked. The fucking locking the doors to the police station. Hey, Cody Baker, appreciate your comments. Thanks for watching. Keep commenting, man. It helps. It pushes the algorithm. It's very helpful to comment. So yeah, the doors are locked. I guess you gotta ring the bell. Yeah, you gotta ring the bell. Oh, that's a pretty sweet car. It's like an old Pontiac. Not even a car guy, but it's a pretty cool car. They make you speak through the intercom? I don't like that. What if you're being robbed or something, or you're running for your safety, and then you run to the police station and you can't get in the door? Then what? It's windy. I'm trying to stay away from the wind because I know it's probably hard for you guys to hear. Why don't you just get a job? I bet your dad is tired of telling you that by now. I have a full-time job, dude. Been working my whole adult life. That's one of the things I love about the shit talkers online. They just assume that people that hold a government accountable don't have a job. I've been employed my whole adult life, dude. Problem is I don't have enough time on my hand to properly investigate these towns, these police departments and stuff. You know, it's usually the people that make those comments. They're usually the people who have nothing going on in life. So they try to like knock someone down a peg to feel like they can elevate themselves. Because people who act like that, if they had anything going on of substantial significance, they wouldn't be watching this, talking shit. But I do appreciate that the haters watch. And I especially appreciate when they comment, because that shit pushes the video to the algorithm. So keep it up. And maybe one day you'll get out of your mom's basement. Door's locked.
Door's locked. All right,
Not for long.
well, we got to ring the bell.
Well, we did.
Ring it again. Police here this side. Yeah. This is the protest.
You okay?
Does it look real?
That was a
Yeah, that's why you scared me. I was like,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to do that. Not my intent.
I was walking around in here with real and I had a nerve.
Right. Say that here.
The woman
Can
was
you-
so
can you-
sweet
give
when I
me-
first
give me
came
the
out.
microphone.
When I first came out of the bag, I pulled my phone right out of the bag and I started recording. There was this sweet nurse and she was like, "Oh, I'm okay."
The first nice person that you
Yeah,
had
she
with
was
the
trying to look out for me and I was like, I was on it.
That's why we have the protest let us vote. These guys don't like fun. They take the super chat. Remember,
What business? Yes.
$20.99.
I was just beat up by my wife. I don't
You
want to tell the world.
you have blood on your head, and he's asking you what's your business.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm here to conduct business. Open the door.
What do they say?
Yeah, that blood looks so real. That blood looks so real. Oh
So
my
they're gonna
god.
send us an escort. An armed escort. Keep us safe.
Yeah, like before when the officer was like, do you want to talk privately? It's like, not really, not with you guys, not with the Asbury Park police, considering everything that's going on.
Right.
I really don't want to be
I prefer
in the
to have
same.
witnesses.
I'd rather have like company with me.
Not only that, if I said yes, what are you gonna do?
Right,
You're gonna tell everybody they have to leave?
right.
You can't. So it's a silly question, unless he says, you know, you want to come down to the station. Let's go to get these people. No, I definitely don't want to do that.
But you notice this, it says use intercom after 5 p.m. The time is now 2 here.
It's 24 hours a day.
Time now is 2 p.m.
All right, so like, what if you are actually bleeding like this, blood pouring down your head? I mean, they can see the camera, right?
Yeah.
What you run up to the police doors and they can't help you?
Apparently.
Right, you're running. Somebody's chasing you.
Right, you're running
run
for.
the door.
Ring the doorbell. We're gonna get a escort for you. Hold on.
I'm at a safe spot. No, I'm not. I'm locked out.
Yeah, we'll be there in 10 minutes. Just keep running.
Right.
Running place.
You run through the door now. It's bulletproof glass.
There should
Any
not be a police
any
station
Richard
whatsoever.
Lord, my man. Anytime, any place.
Open,
To anyone available, anonymous third party must be taken. Yeah, that's what I was just explaining to the viewers.
They're armed.
You know, a lot of these officers, when you ask to file an IA complaint on the scene, they'll try to pass it off to another guy. But legally in New Jersey, every single officer has to take your complaint.
A police station.
And if they don't know that,
Doors are locked.
before they do it, it winds up being a learning experience. And, you know, they can, help their skills.
For Craig over here. Okay, this is protest blood that we're wearing now, because this is how he looked when he was slammed to the ground by Officer Daryl Whitley of Asbury Park. I want your job, Officer Whitley. I want you charged, Officer Whitley. All of us here want you charged. All of us here want your job.
What's ironic? In 30 seconds, they had a dozen police cars over there by us. We're sitting there for how long already?
With the same cameras, same
And they knew
cameras,
we were coming.
same cameras.
And they knew we were coming. Right.
I'm gonna ring the doorbell again. It's getting hot. We're getting sunburned here.
This bell was rang 10 minutes before you guys even got here.
Really?
Yeah, they came up here and they've been waiting. They've been
There's the
waiting.
camera up there. So they're recording us.
Why are they doing this?
That's what they do, baby.
I don't like it. I don't like it. See, now, especially considering.
They also like it.
Yeah, they all saw your
Yeah.
video. And we're waiting, ladies and gentlemen.
Which we know because they're all in my comment section. They're all in my
Oh,
comments.
and then what was that? The officer tries to talk about some of the comments that are in there. That has nothing to do with anybody but the person making the comment. That's nobody's problem. You might not like those comments, but maybe you need to see them or hear them because that's what people are saying. Right, Leroy? What was that whole thing with he's talking about comments in the comments section on his video?
Right.
Whose problem is that? You guys created an atmosphere. You created a scenario.
She can't get any help.
Right, she can't get help either. Come on. Is this the
This is
police
crazy.
headquarters or not? She needs help. We need help.
Hey, protect and serve us.
Someone's student didn't come out. It's been 2 minutes. Nobody's still come out.
Yeah, we're documenting it.
Have the arresting officer come right out.
Just open the door, bro. Push the button. Buzz it in.
No.
They've been here for probably 15 minutes. We've been here for probably 7.
This is ridiculous. And the officers told Dave to come over to the police headquarters so he could follow through with his complaint. So, under the advice of the officer who we just dealt with, we are now here and we are locked outside with repeated attempts to try to get in. This doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. And this is where the shoulders were coming with. And Protect and serve.
Somebody wrote, they're in the evidence room doing snow. Yo. Here we go.
Finally,
They were in line first.
she's going over to Neptune. Okay, that's where she's.
Here already?
All right.
All right.
She's here already?
She's here. Neptune's here. They're bringing her to Neptune right now. Okay. All right. And Officer Walls.
What's this?
Hold on, Officer
See?
Walls.
All right, see now this is
Yo, where you going?
this
Look at
is this is the
Escort
what are
us
we
in.
doing?
Can you believe it?
Why
We
gotta-
can't
I wanna
hear
come
you.
in the public building.
We can't hear you. Nah, you know. And they wonder why people say the things they do in those comment sections.
Right.
They wonder why.
Just open the door. It's a public
It's a
building.
public building.
We want to come
Absolutely.
in.
And these men are bleeding.
And we're here to conduct official business. Like, you know, like what are we doing?
And they were ready for it. They were prepared for us.
Under the officer's request, the officer requested that Dave come here to file the complaint. So under the officer's request, we're here and they're not letting us in. I mean, you can't make this shit up.
Hey, can you open the door for us? We had an officer come here and just walk away.
It's been like 15 minutes here.
Sir, that was another supervisor going out to speak with you.
Well, I want to come in. It's a public building.
It's not a public building at the moment. The doors are locked.
It's not a public building at the moment.
It is always a public building, sir. This is our taxpayer money that goes to funding this building.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Crazy.
Like I said, it's a public building, huh? Really
Jeez.
difficult.
Sat up there for like 15 minutes.
All right, thanks for coming out. I forgot your name, Sergeant Parisi. I had forgotten your name. Though, so it's not a problem.
We can all come in the lobby, but I should let you know.
All right, protest. In support of my friend that was brutalized here in Asbury Park.
Isn't it him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was concussed.
Yeah.
Completely, just like we look right here.
All right.
You didn't
Your
notice
hair's
it
too
before.
nice, too.
You didn't notice it before.
No, it was on the eye.
Yeah,
Anyway,
all right, so you didn't notice it.
I can only take the complainant back there, so you guys are welcome to wait in the lobby.
We're gonna come with him. We need to document.
Well, I don't need any privacy. Quite frankly, I'm not even comfortable being in private with any police in Asbury Park. I want witnesses. I don't want to be
That's
in
how we do
private.
it.
Yeah, well, I can fill out the complaint form right here in this public lobby.
Legally in New Jersey, any officer on the scene has to legally take a complaint.
I'll take
That's
an
the
initial
law.
complaint, but for him to provide a statement, I can't do it out here.
No, I just want to fill out a complaint form. That's all I want to do. That's all I'm here to do today. Fill out a complaint form against an officer.
I'm gonna let my supervisor.
Sure, whatever you gotta
You
do.
feel more comfortable doing that out here?
Right here in the
Oh, okay.
lobby
All
here.
right, That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I filed complaints with officers right on the street.
Officer Baker there.
It's not necessary to do all that and try to keep us out. They've already locked us out of the building, and it says on the door.
There's a sign that says 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I think my sheet.
We'll help you guys, but only under our terms.
Yeah. So it took long enough to let us in. I don't see why you just let us into this public lobby right here. Like, we're standing here anyway. I don't need any other help to hand me the complaint form. I'll fill it out and I'll turn it back in. It's that simple.
And it's windy out there. The audio is bad when it's windy,
Yeah.
you know?
Plus it was, it's a hot day too. I mean,
Air conditioner's on.
Open 24/7. They kept us out for like 15 to 20 minutes.
So.
Hey, thank you.
And there's drink
we'll find out
options
if we have
here.
any body camera footage.
And there's drink options in here.
I can see chats now. Hey, Frank Vance.
So Mike, what do you think the odds are that they investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing?
I'm just acting for private gain.
100%. 100. I'm not, no, 100. 100.
Yeah, you have rights. They don't.
Yeah, how do you investigate yourself?
The armed people
The
feel
police
unsafe.
investigate
That
themselves.
Bracey had a bodyguard.
How do they do that?
Baker with a massive bodyguard. A peaceful man.
Isn't that funny name for a cop? Being alone, but one needs to over there alone.
Yeah.
Excellent
So,
point.
yeah, that's the irony.
It's super funny.
In addition to that, what do you think?
Captain
the odds are that
Raisin.
they investigate
That's funny,
themselves
too.
and find no wrongdoing? Throw it in the chat. What's the percentage that they investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing?
Captain Petway and Captain
If
Raisin.
you just joined us, this is protest blood. This is not real blood on us because our friend Craig there was actually bloody just like this by Officer Darrell Whitney of Asbury Park Police. just recently.
Where were you recording? Right here?
He was slammed to the ground. His head was
Where did they
slammed
tell you
down.
you couldn't?
Oh, in this court window right here. It's
This one here?
He had his
there's a court order.
Yeah. Dave wants to know because Dave gonna do it.
It was hidden right behind here. I couldn't even see.
The court order?
Yeah. Let's see one now.
Oh, hey, oh, is it?
You're
Yeah,
not
it's
allowed
behind the curtain here.
Scan the QR code. So they're encouraging you to take
They're-
out your phone.
Yo, they're encouraging you to point your camera in this direction. That's nuts. Yeah, okay. So when Craig was here, after he was arrested, right, they gave him shit for having his camera in this area.
David just pointed out
But
this
look at
QR
this.
code here where
They're encouraging you to do it.
I was told not to record. And it's
Think about that.
record, but if they-
There's a judge's orders to not film in that area, but they have a QR code. Wild. What do they have here? What kind of pamphlets? Young people in AA, Alcohol's Anonymous. What's this here?
It's something that is way more effective than just being, negative and yelling, etc. However, they have shown numerous times. And I know they're watching.
Wild. Absolutely wild. Well, we're finally in. Ashcan 2, what's up, brother? Any building owned or leased by any level of government makes it public. Correct. So why do they have us locked out? Why are we waiting out there for 15 minutes? The officer on the scene encouraged us to file the complaint at headquarters. So under his request, come to headquarters just to find out that we're locked out. And then the guy over the speaker winds up saying, no, the cop that just came to the door to let the other people in, he's not letting you in because we have somebody else coming. Like, what? It doesn't even make sense. And then they told Dave that he has to go into the back room to make the complaint. Dave don't want to go in the back room. Why would that make him feel more safe? You're considering what Officer Whitley did to Craig. Why would he want to be in the same room? This guy Pujos winds up repeating the same action about an hour ago, right in front of the scene where Craig was arrested. Same thing happens.
I'm not making a statement.
Officer comes over, puts his hands on Dave and tells him you are not going to film inside the patrol vehicle. My computer screen's up. There's confidential information on it. Well, then shut your screen. Because anything that you can see in a public space is fair to film. It's such basic stuff. Smash that like button. The cops smash our rights. Yeah, I like that. Smash that like button like the cops smash our rights. I love that comment. And yes, everybody please hit the like button. I never encourage anybody to do that, but it does help. It helps with the algorithm. It pushes the video to more people. And I think it's important. It's important to see what's taking place right now. We're here in Asbury Park, Monmouth County, New Jersey. And the reason why we're all here is because man Craig over here, right there, Craig, was violently assaulted and arrested. He was filming in Asbury in the beginning of July, and he was violently assaulted by a police officer. Some gentleman was uncomfortable that he was filming in the area. 20 minutes before that, a restaurant across the street sees him with his camera and comes out, smiles, gives him a $10 gift certificate and a menu, right? Like, a lot of good people in this town. Later on, the next day, he's doing the same thing. He's filming, and the guy at the chiropractor office calls the police on him. Calls the police because he sees him with a camera. So what does the dude? He calls the police. So what is he doing? He's calling more people to the scene with cameras. But these guys got guns too. How does that make anyone more safe? And it doesn't. It just doesn't. Because what wound up happening was Craig was violently arrested and assaulted. So, you don't need more of an example than that. They wound up throwing him to the ground. He's already suffering from back problems. He has neuropathy. And they throw him on the ground, handcuff him, leave him with blood dripping all over his face. Throw him in the back of the cop car, no air conditioner on. They don't put his seatbelt on him, right? Like, isn't there a seatbelt law? Like, they just do whatever they want? Like, it's not okay. And this guy, Whitley, he already has 2 other lawsuits that he's involved with for assaulting people. So, I mean, this is why we're doing this. This is why we're bringing attention to this. The legacy media, the traditional media, right? They're garbage. They have no credibility and their reputation is nothing, right? They can't truly report on stories. They have a boss that they have to answer to, and they have boundaries. And members of the free press, independent journalists, we don't have those boundaries. We don't have a boss to get clearance on for what we decide to report on. So I mean, this is why we're doing this. This guy Whitley, he has some issues. He likes to go hands on. This is now the third time that we're aware of where he's assaulted somebody, and I hope that not only does this man get reprimanded, but I hope that he winds up being charged with what he did. So all right, we're taking the complaint.
Absolutely. Just fill out the form, pass it up.
You're going to provide a statement in your own words what happened. Okay. So you can write down, explain what your interaction was. All that's going to go.
What type of complaint is this? This is against an officer, right? This is not a criminal complaint.
It's going to be based on whatever your statement is. I don't know what you're so.
Right, well, what I'm asking for is a complaint form against an officer. I don't want to do anything other than fill out a complaint form against an officer. So the way you have commendation forms and complaint forms, I want the complaint form. I want to fill it out myself. As a matter of fact, I don't even want you standing in front of me when I fill it out. I want to fill it out in private.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, right.
Explaining it to you.
Right.
I'm going to leave you
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
lobby.
yeah.
But I also need to explain to you that this form here gets filled out by me. The only thing I need on this form is a signature that's going to verify that whatever you write here was in fact written by
Right,
you.
well, I'm going to fill it out anonymously, as is my right.
I
So,
gotta
yeah,
mention
I'll
this.
put it next.
I gotta pull away for a second. I gotta mention this. The officer's name is Bacon. Try to look. I'm not kidding.
And then
Right.
This is crazy.
Want me to come back?
Okay.
And then once I retrieve this,
Okay.
it's gonna have your statement.
Sure.
And then together, we're just gonna go, is this statement provided by you,
Right.
X, Y, Z, and you don't have to give your name if you don't want it.
Right.
But you can do a little scribble here just to confirm that
Yeah.
I didn't have some random
Right,
person
right.
write it and then put,
Random scribble for random. One other question.
what's that?
Did you get an opportunity to review the body camera footage?
It's uploading stuff.
It's uploaded. Okay.
Alright, alright, just give me a couple minutes. When this is all completed, this is gonna be forwarded, to our internal affairs. And then we'll go from there. Fair?
And that'll be these guys, Lieutenant Gogan and Sergeant Ramsworth. Does it go to the sergeant first? Not sure. Okay. So what else you
They're
think,
all in the same
you
office.
guys investigate yourselves and find the wrongdoer?
Internal affairs?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah,
We do.
yeah, we do. You know how we- All right, thank you. I'll fill this out. How do I contact you when I'm ready? Not coming in?
10 minutes.
Okay.
No one's in here, it's records.
No one's- okay.
Come back in 10.
All right, fair. What was the name of that corner? What is it?
Bond Street.
Summerfield.
What time was it? What time was it?
I would say it was 12:15ish, maybe 12:30 at the time.
All right.
Maybe closer to 1.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to come out.
Yeah, it's 2:15 now. Yeah, probably around 1.
At approximately
And he's
12:45.
He's gonna read this to you, so what he's saying.
45 p.m. on 9/6/25.
Yeah.
Corner
Did you guys see that?
of
His name was
Bond
Bacon.
Street
Did you guys see that?
and
That's crazy.
and
I'm not trying to be rude.
Avenue
It's just
Street,
funny.
Summerfield Avenue. Summerfield Ave. So we
Read.
we
Because he finished. Read.
were approached by Officer I.
Hey, hello, CFW Carolina Fort Worth, welcome. Welcome, Carolina.
Asbury Park, Carolina, as he was
Speak a little louder.
responding to a call for service.
What'd you build in below there?
I was recording
Is that blood on the screen? Glass?
video as he walked right past me.
I love Leroy. He's so funny.
I
Dude cracks me up.
his vehicle from public
They was doing that
and
against officer.
recorded
Like holding it up high.
towards
cameras.
his vehicles,
The Romney,
towards our
our vehicles,
vehicles
Yeah.
window.
they literally should have okay. And just to bring up to speed, if you just joined us,
As I am
is Officer Pajot hands on because we were
invoking my press
we were recording toward his police
investigating
car. His computer was wide open. He said, "You can't do that. You can't do that." So
journalists
David was the closest, so he ended up being the one. The
gathering
officer went hands off.
content
That was an assault, unwanted touch. That was
for
inexcusable.
a story.
So David is doing a complaint right now. We're in the police station in Craig, who actually was assaulted by Officer Whitney also. A different officer.
The
And we also have social
As
justice.
the-
Waterpipe. Please subscribe to both their channels.
park,
And you are
public enemy
Public Enemy 1. Oh, wait.
one.
Oh, Public Enemy 1 with a number one.
one. All right, so when you host the fingerprints
So much better. That was
Re-
that needed that.
That's what I do.
realized
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
I was recording into our vehicle. He turned
It's melting.
around to confront me
Yeah, to aggressively confront you.
aggressively.
Okay, folks, for Core Press is filling this out. And stay with us, because we have a lot more.
What?
We have a lot more we're gonna be doing here. Because after this, we're gonna go to the delicious amazing pasta volo. Pasta volo
That
in,
um,
right down the street. General Street, Creative Technologies.
vehicle.
And so we do have pasta
Our,
volo.
our
Blood on Leroy's face is killing me. It's so funny.
Very gracious, this is the best. Maybe ask them, I know that to General Street, directly to the restaurant, every single dollar is going to go toward feeding homeless people. As we are, we're gonna make delicious meals for them.
and
And this is gonna be a beautiful gesture.
my
That restaurant
Chest?
deserves it. Say that again.
then put his hand on my breasts.
However you feel. Yeah.
Your
He put his
chest,
hand on my chest,
your chest plate.
plate, my chest, to push me back. I told him not
Yep. And
to
the Make Believe Blood is a protest blood because this gentleman here, he was concussed. Officer Whitney slammed his head to the ground simply because his camera was pointing in the direction of the police car. This is how it looks. And see on the video, we had to take it off the video because of the restrictions for YouTube. But this is how it's. This is how you look. This is a short time ago.
our police
It's almost done. This is
vehicle.
This is even.
I asked him what
You guys crack me up.
that was. And asked him
Hey, hello there.
if
AKA Ray, Lover Highway.
he
Welcome.
has
Pepper
been
Brooks, Steve Chambers, AXR.
police have a policy regarding leaving our computer open.
Yup.
I urge
That's your recipe right now.
him to create his own privacy rather than
Okay, Steve.
violate
Yeah, I'm gonna recap for everybody.
my
We have a lot
rights.
of people have come in since. And.
Fight against your own people, you are a traitor. Yep.
Right, so I'm gonna recap. And number one, this is not real blood, this is protest blood. And Mikey, his social justice warrior, has gotten from
Waterpipe.
I keep saying
Yeah, you
warrior.
always say
It's
warrior.
Social justice warrior.
Waterpipe.
He subscribes to social justice warrior. He is a warrior of freedom. And one of the best, most elegant speakers in the field. And we're here because this man was violently concussed, but he was simply recording his first time out, just recording whatever he could see. And a caring Gadarin from a local chiropractic place called 911, and Officer Whitney, Officer Daryl Whitney, didn't like that he was aiming or pointing his camera
Repeat offender, Willie.
at his police car. And Officer Whitney, as social justice warrior said, is a repeat offender.
So I also have an issue with their,
Social justice Waterpipe.
I also have an issue with their complaint policy procedure here, because I should be able to get a complaint form
Yep.
anonymously. I don't, these may have been the guys that violated my rights. I don't want them to know I'm complaining against
Yep.
them. I want to take the form, leave, fill it out in private or with my lawyer, and turn it in anonymously. But instead, I have to face the guys who potentially were the ones that I'm complaining on. This is an issue for me.
That's what
I
upsets
don't
me
want
the
to write
most.
this, transfer it to him. I want to go, fill it out in private, hand it back in to whoever's here, and leave. I don't want them to know who I'm complaining against at the time, or who it is. It could have been the sergeant that I'm complaining against. It could have been the other officer, his bodyguard that was with him right now. So I want to be able to do that where I feel my privacy is being respected. I want to feel safe and not intimidated. And
Yep.
this is intimidation tactics. It's just another
Hey,
subtle intimidation. Right? This is just a policy. No, I want to go take the form. They should be out here first of all. I shouldn't even have to ask for one, because that's another thing. But I don't want them to know I'm asking for a complaint form. I want to just grab a form, leave. The door should be open. I want to grab a form, leave, fill it out, come in, return it. Done. So I'm not with whatever they're doing here. I don't like it. But want transparency?
I want you to show him this as proof that you can get close.
It winds up re-victimizing you
Yeah.
by having to. We have the right to remain secure in our persons, papers, and effects.
Just what he wrote there.
So
Okay?
his rights were
You
violated.
know what?
So he winds up being re-victimized by having to
See it?
show me your papers, show me your papers.
I mean, not a form, it's a regular piece of paper. Okay, there it is. So I'm going to turn the camera, and here's a recap of why we are here at Asbury Park Police Headquarters. Why the exposure report just filled out a piece of paper with the incident against Officer Pujols of the Asbury Police Department.
So at approximately 12:45 p.m. on 9/6/25 at the corner of Broad Street and Summerfield, we were approached by Officer I. Pujols of Asbury Park PD as he responded to a call for service. I was recording video as he walked right past me. I approached his vehicle from public and recorded towards our vehicle windows, and as I'm an investigative journalist gathering content for a story that I'm working on about.
Is the blood making it hard for you to read?
Yeah, a story that I'm working on about, I got more on me now, about Asbury Park PD. When Pujols realized I was recording into our vehicle, he turned around to aggressively confront me and demanded that I do not record into our vehicle. He then put his hand on my chest to push me back. I told him not to touch me. He insisted that I'm not allowed to record into his police vehicle. I asked him what law that was, and I asked him if the Asbury Park Police have a policy regarding leaving our computer open. I urged him to create his own privacy rather than violate my rights. He called for backup. Several additional PD units arrived.
And at least 10, to put it clear,
Several
everyone,
is-
at least 10
Yeah.
police officers came in hot.
It's like 12.
Remember the
I didn't know
cameras.
the numbers.
When again, the aggressor was, in this time, wasn't Officer Whitley, he was hiding, I heard today. But instead, the aggressor was Officer Bourgeois.
Pujols. I think it's Dominican. It's
It's
I-
hard to say.
I agree with what Dave's saying about that's what I have the biggest issue with is their process on doing this and how all this transpired. Because as he was victimized by being touched by this police officer, right? He's now being re-victimized
By his friends.
by show me your papers, show me your papers.
Right,
About
exactly.
the whole process. Yeah.
The process I have an issue with.
The process, the punishment.
So is this your procedure every time someone fills out a complaint form against an officer?
Oh, excuse me, officer.
Not normally.
Not normally, so what do you normally do?
I would normally bring you back to the interview room, so it's one-on-one,
All
maybe in private, we wouldn't have.
All right, so as a victim of this police officer, I would be concerned because so he works for you, you have a relationship with him. I don't want to give you the complaint against him, right? I want to be able to come, there should be complaint forms in this lobby that I could get without alerting anybody. Out of fear of retaliation, you guys may not like that complaints are being filed against you. It should be here where I could just grab it, fill it out, and return it. Having to, as a victim, having to have this interaction with someone who's probably a friend with the person, or maybe even potentially the person I'm filling out the complaint form, victimizes me again. So I mean, I would really love to talk to the chief or somebody about this whole procedure that you have here, because I think it creates double victims here. We should be able to come for transparency and anonymity, to be able to come, grab a complaint form or a commendation form, because I might want to say, hey, Parisi did a great job, right? I should be able to come, the form should be here, I should be able to grab it, go consult with my lawyer or my family or whatever, wherever I want to do, fill it out, and just come back to the window, return it, good. You know what I mean? That this whole situation makes me very uncomfortable. I think it's an unfair way of doing it. You know, as far as I know, you're his supervisor. You have a relationship with him. It just doesn't feel like I'm going to get a fair shake with that. So it doesn't feel like that, right? If your buddies, you're in the same union. You got a thin blue line connections. Not saying you do, but potentially
Some people do.
Some people do.
Is that the vibe that you get from it?
It's not the vibe
I
that
feel like I've extended as much courtesy to all
I
you guys.
I
as
think
possible.
eventually you became cordial. I think.
Me?
Well, I think when you first came, you yourself.
His
and
nostrils are
there's
flaring.
things
ladies and
going on in
gentlemen.
Asbury Park. You acknowledged that you were on a higher alert. You did.
I said I was on high alert.
Right.
Because the officer mic'd up and we didn't know what was
Right.
going on.
And that's reasonable. But that is an energy that translates to me when I didn't break any laws.
And with all fairness, our friend Craig was violently, unlawfully assaulted and arrested. So,
By your
no, I
department.
understand, but I'm
Right.
trying to give you
So
some
sorry.
insight
So this is
into.
our department policy.
Yeah.
Every citizen has the right to make a complaint about an officer. I've explained those rights outside. We're here now. I'm following through with it.
Yeah. You're doing your
This
policy the way
statement
it
in this
is.
document, I'm gonna put in this envelope.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be put under the door for internal affairs to review when they come in.
I'm not suggesting that you're gonna do anything wrong. What I'm saying is, for the comfort of the public, the general public, that may be intimidated by Sergeant Parisi, or this very big
Officer
gentleman
Bacon.
here, D. Bacon. It's intimidating for your average citizen to have law enforcement in front of them. So they may be reluctant to come and file a complaint if they know they have to face you guys. Your average person would be nervous, their hands are gonna be trembling. We're just not those average people, right? Because we do what we do. But for your average person, I would love to go about talking to somebody about how to change that policy. That's what we come to do, educate and affect change. It's not for confrontation. It's not to agitate, as people like to suggest. Sometimes it is to affect change. It is to educate. It is to educate officers like Pujols or Darrell Whitney, who want to violate people for taking pictures of their police car. It's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. The car's out in public, the same way if you pull us over, you look into a vehicle, and if you see a bag there, plain view, you're going to ask what that is, and you're going to be looking to investigate it. right? You see a bottle of alcohol, plain view. It's not like, don't look into my car, right? So we can look into your cars the same way you could look into ours. Matter of fact, I would say we could look into our cars.
Yeah, we pay for those cars.
And I'm not. I know you probably. It's like I don't care, you know.
I'm extending.
But I do want
courtesy
to
listen to
appreciate
you.
that. But I do want to affect change.
This is
Yeah.
probably something that you should address when you follow up with the town fair.
Right.
And tell them that maybe you feel the policy should be
Who
changed.
sets the policy?
That's ultimately gonna work its way up to our director, but
And I have a question as well. And I think it was New Jersey that there was an investigation, an undercover reporter that went through various precincts and municipalities throughout New Jersey to find out, they came there to do a complaint on an officer. And the huge majority of the municipalities they went to, there was no complaint form in the lobby, which according to the report, they said there was supposed to be. And some of the officers, now you have not been by any means negative about this process, I want to acknowledge that. But some in that undercover report they were nasty, they were mean, just because someone said they had a complaint they wanted to do on an officer. So my question is, isn't there supposed to be, as the exposure report was saying, some place here where those forms, blank forms are already available, so people can do that anonymously?
I can't speak on behalf of other departments.
I'm just asking you for your department.
For our department,
Yeah.
the way we handle it is the way I've been doing it right. I made notification to the guy that's above me. I've made notification to Internal Affairs that I'm taking the initial report. I'm not gonna conclude this investigation. It's gonna be forwarded to the people that handle it. They'll be in somehow contact with you. And we'll go from there. And then while you guys are having a conversation, if you wanna say, hey, listen, I think maybe this should be done because it'll make me feel more comfortable or somebody else feel more comfortable. It's fine.
Now, one other question that I want you to go is, so I think the policy, maybe for New Jersey, is to have these forms in your lobby, like it's supposed to be done. I don't have this, if anyone could check online, we have like about 700 people in here live. And if anyone could check online, like what the policy is supposed to be in New Jersey. Because if you're not doing it, it's not personally against you, to make sure that is fixed. So if we have changed something, and if it's supposed to be anonymous forms in here to do police complaints, I would think you would want to weed out the bad officers so that the good officers can not be seen in that light like Officer Whitney or Officer Joe.
I'm with you, because I know you like to ask questions for my questions. Let's say that we left this in the lobby and you were to fill out an anonymous complaint. How would we receive that and not know that? Because people come and go through the lobby all day. Let's say you wrote something in there, again, that you don't feel comfortable with other people hearing about.
Right.
And then we have people come in the lobby and they see a paper and start reading it.
Well,
At least
it-
this way, it's like, you've only been dealing with me, right?
Right, I
A
have.
supervisor, and I've gotten all these documents, and then when we're done,
Yeah.
you're all gonna watch me secure it,
Right.
and I'm giving you my word that it's gonna be handled.
Yeah.
It's not just gonna be
Well,
thrown in a pile somewhere,
I can
it's not gonna be
still-
left
yeah.
out here.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, but you gotta have a Dropbox, no, you have a hole in that
Right.
door or something, so you would
This
have
is
to have
for
a secure
records,
place.
civilians.
Well, other than that, I can
Civilians
have a
handling
friend
internal
protect
affairs
it for me. I can
investigation.
have a friend
Yeah.
hand it in for me. There's multiple ways to do it.
I can't change it.
Well,
Right now, I can't change it,
Right, right now you can.
but I could tell you
I
a
want to
way
figure out
that
how
you
we
could
can,
yeah.
yeah. So the
When you
director,
talk- when you talk to them,
when you refer to the director, was that the director of public safety or what director?
we have a police director.
Police director, is that the top?
So he would be the guy that ultimately review department policies.
What's the
and all that
name?
stuff.
What's his name?
John Hayes.
John Hayes, okay.
All right, so that's who we go to, we go to city council meetings. stuff like that.
He-
You know, we, sometimes things gotta get very uncomfortable
So,
for change to take an effect.
and that's fair.
And that's what we're here for. When, if there's
And
no.
you don't have to tell me where you're from,
Yeah, yeah,
but are you guys familiar with Asbury?
I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
So, like, Asbury's been on the front line of change for years, right?
many years.
I mean, we're one of the first departments. to
Craig
have-
knows about change.
Okay,
Body counts?
I'm just giving you, trying to be like,
Yeah, yeah.
talking to you guys like
Oh,
normal
right.
people.
Yeah, yeah.
So we get it.
Yeah.
We have one of the most diverse cities on the East Coast, probably, right? Is that fair to say?
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
we
I think it
interact
is.
with all different people,
Right.
all different lifestyles, all different like ideas and stuff. So we're always trying to figure out a way that like we can work with the community and vice versa. That's all.
And that's what we want to do too.
All right.
We would love to work with you guys. We actually work with other police departments. We have friends that are high ranking, high level, police officers, captains, lieutenants.
And we've trained their departments
And
in
we've trained
First
their
Amendment,
departments, right.
so that First Amendment, so things like what happened to Craig will never happen again. And we also extend an offer to you for your charge, that if you would like, whoever your police director to contact us, we would be happy to do a First Amendment training, so you understand the people's perspective.
because it does come down to the training, and that's what we feel like the training is lacking. You responded. I'm sure you're going to handle it internally, however you handle it with your charge. But what happened to this man, in my opinion, I know you're not going to comment on it. It was a blatant violation of his rights. It shouldn't happen to any American citizen who's not violating the law. We're not enemies, right? So when Darryl Whitley came and he was so mistaken, like saying, no, he can't do that. He can't do that. You're wrong. You don't have to comment. I know you know he's wrong, but I'm sure you don't want to comment. You didn't say it. I'm saying it, but I know you know. You're a smart man. I know you know. So you can't comment. But I wish that you said, I'm trying to reach out to you like man to man. And I wish you could actually
I've been trying to do that the whole
yeah,
time.
but you haven't tried because you're not willing to acknowledge that it was wrong. Right? You're not willing to say, you know what, man to man, yeah, it was wrong because you have a chain of command that you got to answer to. You have to follow orders, and you got to report to them. And that's the the problem with policing, though, because you could be a great officer.
So you're doing like a pretty strong pivot right now. I thought you're getting angry with me.
Oh, I'm not angry.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not angry with you.
Buddies.
No. Please don't misinterpret that. I'm not angry with you at all. I'm saying the problem is we can't really talk man to man while you're in that uniform. And that's why we have to take the stance that we take. Because, right, it is what it is. Outside, maybe we're in the bar, we have a beer, you can say, yeah, he's a real piece of shit. I'm not saying you're saying that, but you might think that. I don't know.
Is that fair?
Well said.
Listen,
I understand that you're in
we're
absurd
trying to
position.
find a middle ground here.
Yeah.
We're probably not going to see eye to eye and everything.
Yeah,
But for now,
Yeah.
I know your frustrations from a separate incident.
100%.
But I'm
For
just
this
trying to deal
family.
with the incident today.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to deal with that the best way I
Right.
can.
And I'm glad you were there to handle it because you didn't let my rights get violated.
No, because the bottom line is,
Right.
this is fake blood,
Yeah.
because you did the right thing.
Yeah. You
It's not real blood.
Yeah.
I know.
But it was
showing up everywhere.
But it was, it's all over the station.
Yeah.
But it was real blood for this gentleman right here, and that's why we're here.
You get it. I know you get it, and
We've gone over this.
yeah. So let's do this. So where are we at? With
And
this?
to be honest, I wish you had showed up first
Yeah.
and not Pujo's.
Yeah.
It would have went a little different, I
or
think.
or several weeks ago.
Or with Craig,
Oh,
yeah,
Craig, I wish you would have showed up with Craig,
right.
Well, the sergeant who did show up handled things fine.
but he
Yeah,
didn't
but he
stop.
should have sent
He
Until
didn't stop.
he returned after the
Yeah.
fact. Then he did.
Sergeant Shrugs is a good guy.
Sergeant Shrugs.
But he didn't stop me, I was holding him though.
He had left.
No, he-
Oh, Sergeant Shores up there anymore?
Sergeant Jim.
But that's what he should have sent him back to. I don't know what the codes are over here. Was it?
Now I know you watched my video.
Yeah, I told you I did.
He should have sent him back to work.
You
and
should expect that too. You should expect
Oh,
us to
I-
be familiar with.
100%.
100%.
Oh, yeah,
How would we not want to see?
I would
Of course.
I was
Of course.
Shit.
I mean, again, I think you're trying to, in good faith, you're trying to make a bridge to us, so I'm gonna acknowledge
Yeah.
that.
But I'm not bullshitting you.
Right.
I mean.
But
you
there
know,
are
like-
departments who do.
But and in terms of comments that people make on those videos, those that we don't have any. They might upset you what
No.
people say, but
when
those
you-
are
when you
people's
complain
comments.
about the response, first and foremost, I care about the safety of the people that live here, and I care about the guys that supervise.
And us,
So,
What about us?
the people that are here is what I meant,
Yeah.
you guys.
everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone say we.
Public safety,
Right.
but also the safety of my officers.
And I agree with you. We
And
care
if
about.
you guys are
the
familiar with
safety.
Asbury,
Yeah.
you know that we go from an alarm call to a homicide,
To a camera call.
to a camera call,
Yeah, I mean,
to-
in all fairness, I don't know all that.
prop
but,
blood,
yeah.
all sorts of
Yeah,
stuff.
this is unusual.
So,
for us,
You know, and the patience, for me, it just comes with time.
Yeah, it's a credit to you.
I mean,
You
it's-
you have
Well,
had
being
this conversation.
professional,
with
You
us.
sound like a news anchor, I'm sure you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you have the
again,
voice and everything, so.
but the patience, like, you're being professional now. And patience, it should come like, whatever the public needs in time, we need, and you're not rushing us. So again,
Yeah,
all of us
Yeah, and I do appreciate
are about
that.
creating bridges
Yeah.
to police departments. So yeah, and he appreciates that as well. And you're not rushing us, you're not like rolling your eyes, and that's.
And it's done unnoticed on our end.
It's hard, probably.
Is this a little distracting?
Alright, I do have to wrap this
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
guys.
yeah, sure.
So,
It's better than real
Collect-
blood.
I'm collecting your statement here, I'm putting it in this envelope, I already told you I'm delivering it to internal affairs, right?
Right.
Everyone, thanks for joining us here. Yeah, short point audits, you just need a gimbal and a mic, you just need a
You
phone.
don't have to provide your name signature, but you have to write something acknowledging that I received this. Cool, alright. Are we good, gentlemen?
Let me put my email address in there.
Sure.
And one other thing, where is the restroom? Yeah.
This one's locked up though.
I'm going to get it to perhaps wash our faces a little bit. Is there, wait,
If I find fingerprints, I don't.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I purposely only use the back of my hand.
I brought paper towels, Leroy.
Just get stuff for the email address so they can interact.
Okay, I'm going to wash this off. Now, take the wash. Now we're going to
Let's see what we got here. Only tyrants are scared to be filmed because they will commit a crime. They cannot help themselves. True.
And is there a homeless population here?
They want to get arrested. Yeah. If you think we want to get arrested, God, some people are so mindless. You're getting angry with me. The start of escalation, right? Bunch of complainers. Leave your report and leave. See? I appreciate the stupid people too. Your comments help pushes the video, so I appreciate ignorance.
Local restaurant.
You know, it's all around us, 24/7.
Professional. It does go a long way, and it changed things, and I hope that.
Oh, I like that. Vinny doing some stuff.
Your example.
Oh, see, Vinny's my guy. Vinny timing someone out. I like that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Whatever happened, whenever.
Yeah, Richard. If you're still here, Richard Lord, Deborah Terrell. Did you watch Charlie New Brunswick today? Did you watch the? I think it was August 18th meeting, New Brunswick meeting. Ooh. Dude, they tried to cut him off for 5 minutes. Actually, 4.5 minutes. They tried to cut him off. He went on for 15 minutes, and very powerful statement. Very powerful. I'm gonna do a video on that actually.
Okay.
Between me and you, across the street. There's that, you wash up there. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Unless you're working, and then this is whatever. I ran out of space. All right, so, I think.
Good job, Dave.
Thanks.
All right.
Yes,
Let's
excellent.
get Dave, when you're talking to your camera on the line.
Yeah, Dave did a great job. I'm glad he did that.
So I think ultimately the conversation, I think he came receptive to the conversation. I mean, despite what he probably thinks at first, he didn't seem as cordial as he may believe. But he did eventually become, he did remain professional. He didn't try to violate us in any way or
He got there.
excessive amount of authority, he remained professional. He investigated, he saw what was going on, he sent people away. He did his job the right way as far as I'm concerned. Even here, he's following his policy. That's what he's supposed to do. We don't like it, so what we're supposed to do is get it changed. So he's doing what he's supposed to do. We're doing what we're supposed to do, and hopefully we get that changed minimally. And some of these younger guys, these officers that don't understand that we have the right to record from public anything we can see, period, have to learn that. So for all you officers, Asbury PD, I'm talking to you. We can record whatever we can see from public. Learn that. Otherwise, you're just gonna have more guys with cameras coming around to educate you.
Right. And the thing is, if you do the right thing and you see guys with cameras and, okay, someone called you, we know you have to show up. Right. That's a given.
No issues with that.
But then you see us, you're trained. You can tell if there's a threat. You can tell if there's anything nefarious going on. And you can see we're simply a number of men here that are investigating. And you certainly have a right to ask us what we're doing. And we have a right to either answer or not. And then you see there's no threat and you stand out and you go. But the officer Pujols, very challenging to say. He is the one who caused all of this today. Officer Whitley
Caused their entire thing.
caused us to be here because he concussed, slammed this man into the pavement. And check out his channel. Again, what's
Public Enemy 1A.
Public Enemy 1? It's the number 1A. And make sure to also, and stay with us because we're going to the meal place next. And you're going to be coming with us. And also make sure to subscribe to Social Justice Waterpipe. He's awesome. And the Public Enemy 1, the number 1A.
What a great job he did too. It's like his very first time.
Yeah.
Going out to I don't know, not your first time recording in public, I'm assuming, but.
Yeah, it was actually.
And I would have-
In this type of manner,
I would have done the same thing as Craig.
Yeah.
And when he touched me, I would have said, "You do not touch me." Get your hands off me. Back up.
Well, that's what I did today.
Yep.
Whitney didn't say to him, "You're under arrest." He didn't say that.
Nope.
I don't
So-
like people touching me.
So don't touch me.
And
Get
he,
off
and he didn't say put your arms behind your back.
Right.
He just went hands on.
which would have been the appropriate way to handle it. Right. Yeah.
Because a lot of times officers will say, put your hands behind your back, which is
Right.
giving you the indication that you're
That's
about
a
to be
clear
placed under the
indication,
arrest.
right.
Well,
No, he
where
was
my
hoping,
handcuffs at?
he wanted the
He just
arrest,
grabbed him.
Yeah.
and then he was already willing to say that he was resistant. He already had it in his head.
Right, but and I want to make this super clear.
All bogus charges, by the way.
This is very, very important. As I say to anyone who does this type of work, if you were ever arrested, never, 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 never resist. Never. Settle it in court. Do not resist at all. Just go peacefully.
Mhm.
Now, what was
I
different?
reacted.
What was different is he wasn't arrested. Some people have said, "Oh, but he resisted arrest," and that's one of the charges. He wasn't under arrest at that point. It was just hands-on, and you understand this man. He doesn't do this for a living. He was a man recording. First time out. He had no clue in a million years that someone would violently assault him for simply pointing his camera like this in the direction of the police car. And he was probably about this far away from the police car. That's how far away I am from the camera now. He didn't go inside the police car. The window was closed, I believe, as well.
And I think it was open, but.
Right, regardless. And he had no clue that he was going to be suddenly violently assaulted with his head slammed into the ground, the pavement.
Did they ever get you
It was head first into
paramedics
the
or anything
car,
like that?
and then head first into the.
Oh, it
street.
was a double.
Yeah.
Head first into the car and then head first onto the pavement.
When did they get you medical attention?
Probably 45 minutes or so after I was
After you
here.
transported here?
Yeah.
So not on the scene.
No, they
So he
were,
probably should have left it.
they told me they were
Yeah.
dealing with a
You should've
an
left it.
overdose at the park, and that they
I
would.
guess that's their only.
Oh, so concussions with blood pouring out of the head, don't matter
So
either.
we could have 12 police cars or however many it was, show up for men with cameras, but we can't have one ambulance come here to a man with a cracked skull and a.
Right.
They had
What I'm
12
saying is there's
cops.
only one ambulance
12
in the
cops
parking
came
lot
out earlier
Because they had
when
to
they saw us with
do an
cameras.
overdose.
I don't believe there's one
No.
ambulance at all.
No, not in a million years, of course not.
Yeah, yeah.
So you actually should have gone in and they didn't know the severity of the damage. So, all right, so now come with us. You're with the Leroy Truth Investigations Terror Response Team with Social Justice Waterpipe. Our newest member,
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy 1, the number 1A, and the Exposure Report with David Snow. Please subscribe to them all. Leroy Truth as well. We're going to go see if there's a Dunkin' Donuts. If not, we'll clean up at Pasta Bolo. We're going to go to Pasta Bolo now. Come with us. We have permission to live stream our entire dinner, and you hear our various conversations. And we're going to raise money for Pasta Bolo to cook their delicious food for homeless people in Asbury Park. So your generosity, even if it's $1, is going to help. And there's a big homeless population here, with a lot of hungry people. For them to get a delicious meal from Pasta Bolo, courtesy of the amazing manager and your staff there. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be-
faves.
Hey, I need 48
You are so
subscribers
right.
to get 7,000
Who
subscribers.
likes
You
the
guys can
comments
make
is
that happen
right.
Right now.
We have
The
over
exposure report. Come on,
God, your
guys.
tongue's
Get
gotta
me
hurt
there.
from all
Get
that
me there right now.
bootlicking.
I deserve it. No, I deserve it.
Subscribe.
You need to go
Subscribe.
now, the
Do
exposure
it.
report. Go to the exposure report now. Let's do it. before
Right
we-
now.
We only need how many?
48.
48. Only 48.
Come on,
Juice it,
let's go.
juice
There's
it.
100 people in here.
Juice the channel.
Only 48. We're
Mons,
going
can you
to
throw the link up for me, please?
the exposure report.
I hate asking for myself.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
I'll ask for you too.
Yeah, where you
And the exposure
Yeah, and
report,
anybody on my
mark it
channel
down
right
below.
now, go to
Please
Public
subscribe
Enemy
to
1A, subscribe to
Right
his
now,
channel.
the focus
Go
is
to Dave, the Exposure
Put the
Report,
link there, Mons.
and Leroy,
And
if you haven't subscribed to his channel. Do that right now. Help the numbers increase, because the more subscribers there are, the more people that wind up seeing these videos, and the message gets expanded to more people. So go to all their channels right now and subscribe. Again, that's Dave from the Exposure Report, Leroy Truth from Leroy Truth Investigations, and that's Craig in the back. Public Enemy 1A.
Community post page for the people to subscribe to the Exposure Report with David Snow.
41 to go.
Only 41 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Please do. We have over 537 people here.
And some people on my feed, go to Exposure Report. Let's get them up right
Hear
now.
our conversations, hanging out, we read your chats during dinner. Ask us any questions you want. Integrity News Network, you already sub, Sly Shy,
Of course, those are my people.
and Guard State Accountability, God bless you.
GGA in the building? Oh, GSA?
No, GSA.
GSA.
Sometimes get them confused. choose.
Yeah.
Hey, cue the audio of 417. That's phenomenal. I mean, most people have like
Yeah,
13
cue.
or 15 or 20. You're over 100. That's actually an impressive thing. But the thing is, even if you have one, you're a journalist. Even if you have none, you're a journalist.
That's right.
If you're disseminating news and exposing corruption.
True, even if you have none.
And
Good point.
Bert, you just checked you're already subscribed.
Thank you.
Is that ZCX99? Subscribe. God bless you. And let's do this before we go to dinner. We're at how many more?
33 more.
We only need
Oh, my
33
God,
more.
33.
And we're hungry. And
We're gonna fast. We're fasting protest.
Right.
It's like Gandhi right now. We're not gonna eat.
right, AKA Ray Bon Appetit.
31.
And I want you to join us for dinner because I want you to meet Soleil, the woman who generously gave this man a $10 gift card.
Oh, and I also want to mention, they donated $100 to my attorney.
Oh my gosh.
Good
Oh,
people.
nice.
Pastor Ball donated
See, they were
$100.
the first one. They were-
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Can you believe?
Yo,
Soleil
see,
and
that's what I'm
Pastor Ball, we're
saying.
gonna go eat
The
there
day
now.
before
They
that Craig was
donated
filming,
Instead of $29,
the lady from the
they
place that we're going to
donated
eat
$100
at
to his attorney.
came out when she
God
saw
bless
his
Soleil
camera,
and staff.
and when she saw him filming,
Thank
gave
you,
him a
Dawn.
$10 gift certificate to the
Go on,
restaurant,
subscribe to all channels.
and the
God
menu.
bless you.
And then
And
he
we're
just
pretty
told
unique
us that
in the field.
they donated $100 toward his legal expenses after the guy across the street called the police, which resulted in then coming out and unlawfully violating Craig's rights and arresting him, throwing him to the ground. So it's nice. It's nice when there's good people in the
We're gonna need
community.
30 more. Please subscribe now, and we're gonna walk with us then to Pasto Polo, the incredible place.
Double mission today. See, that's what we have. We have some. This mission is multi-layered, right? It's getting him cleared of the BS charges.
5
Right.
charges. He's got 5 criminal charges against him.
We want to help feed the homeless. We want to get me to 7,000 subscribers, or 29 more, and we want to educate, the general population, but also the police department here at Berry Park, the whole process. We got to create some change here. He
Yep.
wasn't a bad guy, the sergeant. Forgetting his name, Parisi, wasn't a bad guy. He's in the position that he's in. But when he appealed to me and said, "Listen, I'm trying to talk to you like human to human," well, you can't do that when you're in that uniform, because human to human, you would say that was wrong what they did to him.
Right.
But you won't say it because you have a lieutenant to answer
Can't
to
say it.
and a captain to answer to.
Whoa, God bless you. Lynn Harris Growlin, highly right again. Thank you for all your hard work. Lake Worth, Florida. God bless you. $49.99 super chat. God bless you.
Shout out to Lynn.
That is so helpful. And also, I want to acknowledge, because I know the Asbury Park Police are watching this, there's a lot of good police officers, men and women in Asbury Park Police. And we all know that there's some bad people in Asbury Park that you have to deal with. You have to take them out of society. People who unalive people, people who rob people, people who mug people, people who create victims. The only problem here is this man did not create a victim, but he was victimized by your own Officer Whitley. And we want his job. Nothing less than that will be satisfactory, and we want him charged, both.
Yeah.
His job alone is not enough, because just like any human in America, he's got to be charged. That would be the right thing to do, because if this man did the exact same thing, just turn it around to Officer Whitley, what would happen? What would have happened to him?
Under the jail. Under.
I mean, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So I acknowledge
Yeah,
the crime
these
that goes
12
on here is
cars,
crazy.
they
There's
would
a lot of
beat the
crime
crap
here,
out of them.
and you take care of them. But stop victimizing people recording, for God's sakes. People who don't create a victim, people who are not committing crimes. Instead, support their rights, and I and everyone here will be the first to put you on our channel and acknowledge and celebrate you as someone who is a champion of we the people, and that you are truly protected and serving us.
All right, 26 more. Let's pick this up. as we
Only
go.
26
I
more.
don't want to,
Yeah.
what's the word, filibuster the other missions here. This is a good mission, but the other missions are more important. But please subscribe.
All right.
But let's keep it moving.
Yeah,
and,
so
people subscribe.
let's go
We'll get
ahead
it.
to the restaurant after. Stay with us, everyone. We have over 500 people here. Keep smashing that like button, and we're gonna go to the restaurant now. We'll clean up probably at the restaurant and let them know this is not real here. And I'm okay, LaShawn. This is protest blood that our amazing creative friend Bongholio, Social Justice Waterpipe, created for us, because this is how he looked a few weeks ago because of Officer Whitley of Asbury Park. Because he had pointed his camera in the direction of his police car, wasn't even recording it, turns out, and his head was slammed into the police car. It was a double, and it slammed into the
I mean,
pavement.
think how that's going to do in court. One, he wasn't recording.
Right. Got it. Yeah. So, okay. So let's go to the restaurant now, ladies and gentlemen, and come with us.
All right.
And I'm hungry.
I am
We
too.
didn't even eat breakfast yet.
He's better work. All right, they do.
So, shout out to Skyhopper for the $5 super chat here.
Yeah, God bless you. Yeah, I don't think I said Skyhopper. Yeah, Skyhopper. And God bless you. And
Sure.
thank you. And so let's head over to the restaurant now. Everyone have a way. Join us.
There might be one more task. If you want to record in the police cars here just to prove the point even further.
Yeah.
Just from the outside.
I'm pretty sure they got this memo in this.
Let's put the final touches.
But
on
you
that.
know what?
Like
Well,
5 minutes.
well, you know what? Sarge got the memo, but the other guys, they haven't gotten it yet. I mean, we're 2 for 2 with Whitney.
So one guy keeps talking shit. I love it.
All right, so just peacefully.
Yeah, for journalist safety.
Their inspection stickers, too.
Right.
See if their inspection stickers.
They don't even have this inspection stickers.
Yeah, we got one here. 28. And you know what? They hate when you
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what? One
Yeah. Oh wait. You know what? I could probably. I know. I'm sure you're hearing just wind. Let me see here. I can try to fix that a little bit. I know it's probably bad audio when it's this windy. You wind up just hearing wind. I know. Let's see if this makes it better though. Tell me if it does. Is that better, or are you just still hearing wind? Somebody let me know. Oh, rain. All right, I'm going back to put what's going on over here? Some action. Some action. It's starting to rain, but we're seeing some police. They're doing what Craig did. That he got arrested for filming inside the cop car. Filming inside the cop car. Yep.
There was no issue with us reporting your police car, right?
No.
We weren't arrested.
Have a good day, officer.
that was the layup, brother.
That was a layup, is right. All right, so point's been proven. Point's been proven. Everything be
You have a
Gucci.
good day, bro.
Everything's Gucci.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna go put money back on the meter, make sure I'm good, and then we're going right to the restaurant, right? All right, perfect. All right, so that's that. Dave, awesome job in there, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Excellent, dude.
Appreciate it.
Very impressive. He said everything that needed to be said. He did everything. He took the reins, and I love that. I love when someone takes the reins and they get the job done. He said everything that needed to be said. How's the audio? Is it better? What's with filming in their car? Because Craig, this man who we're with today, he was violently arrested and assaulted because a business owner called the police when she saw him with his camera. Cops show up, start giving him a hard time. Where's your credentials? Where's your press pass? What? The First Amendment of the United States Constitution needs a press? No. First Amendment of the United States Constitution does not need permission. You don't need a press pass. So the guy was an asshole. He was just trying to be hands-on. So then Craig takes the camera and points it toward the cop car. And he said, "You are not allowed to film inside my vehicle. That you are not allowed to do." And he goes hands-on with the guy. Once I heard about this, I immediately made a video. It's my latest video. If you want to go on my YouTube channel and check out the video I did on it. A member of the Free Press was violently arrested and assaulted. So that's what we're doing here today. We all met up, and someone called the cops on us because we had a bunch of cameras. So they do the same thing. They show up. 12 of them, 12 officers show up in Asbury Park, New Jersey. What kind of a response is that for a bunch of people with cameras? So 12 officers show up, and what happens? Dave from the exposure report, to make a point, goes over to the cop car and points his camera toward the screen. So when Craig did that, he got violently arrested and assaulted because there was confidential information on the screen, which, if that's the case, it's the officer's responsibility to close the laptop. That's how that works. Anything that you can view from a public space is fair to film. So that's why we're looking inside cop cars with our cameras and making sure that they know that we're allowed to do it. And since there's a bunch of us, they ain't going to arrest us, and we're here to educate them. You know, so for all you bootlickers whose tongues must be hurting from all the boots you'd be licking in these comment sections, you know, this is what we do. This is how we affect change. You know, we're passionate about this stuff. The way police engage with members of the public, the general public, we're passionate about this stuff. Much more passionate than you are to lick boots and write comments in the comment sections. But again, I really do appreciate it. I love when the bootlickers are doing that, because it helps push the video. You know, it helps get the video out there. And that's ultimately what I'm trying to do with my channel. I'm trying to expand my voice, expand my message. So, you know, I do appreciate it, whatever. But I know what you do with your time. But this is what I do with my time. And to the jerk off who said something before about get a job, this is how stupid people are. So stupid. I've been full-time employed my whole adult life. I don't have the time to properly investigate these townships the way I wish I could. But you wouldn't know nothing about that because you're too busy licking boots all day. And I can't imagine how raw your tongue must feel from all that boot licking, you know. But I understand everybody, you know, knows that a lot. We have a lot of, you know, people who, you know, they're licking boots all day. I don't know what to say other than that. But we're going to go to this place, Pasta Vola's. This place that we're going to eat at, they saw Craig with his camera, and the lady came outside and gave him a $10 gift card and a menu. That's how she decided to respond to his filming. So get him. And that officer's name was Bacon. When we were in the police station talking to him, I don't know if any of you caught that, but his name is Officer Bacon. I mean, that you can't make that up. You cannot make that up. So yeah, that's what the filming inside the cop car was. Yeah, private business giving a $10 gift card to a man filming. Yes, and Dave's channel. Not only did the woman do that, and that's why we're going there to eat right now, and we're going to highlight her business. We're going to live stream. She gave us permission to live stream while we're eating to highlight her business. But she also put the first $100 in Craig's GoFundMe for his legal expenses for this unlawful arrest. So, I mean, what an exceptional woman this lady is. So what Leroy's doing is he's gathering donations today on his channel, and all of the money that he gets in donations, he's donating it to the restaurant so she can feed the homeless in Asbury. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing on my day off. That's what we're doing. As these bootlickers in the comments section have a meaningless existence, and you know, there's your comparison. That's what we're doing with our time. So I'm just going to keep it. Ooh, 111. I love it. Good number. So yeah, so this business that we're going to is right across the street from the chiropractic business. And the guy that called the police on Craig, his chiropractic business, he doesn't have wheelchair access. I don't know. It's worth mentioning. You know, if we're all fortunate enough to get old, to grow old, you know, we'll all be in a wheelchair one day. So it's something that I always, you know, notice now. And I lived in South Amboy. I put money on my meter. I lived in South Amboy for a few years, and the police station there, no wheelchair access, old building. It's not even an intercom. There's like 4 steps that go down into a pit. No access at the police station, and also no access at the post office in South Amboy. 2 public buildings. Crazy. So I'm just going over to put some more money on my thing. Make sure I don't get a ticket. And then we're gonna go eat at this business. What time does it say? What time is it now? Okay. Yeah, I got to put money on it. All right. All right, let's do that. Been here for a few hours. We're gonna put some money on the meter. Pay the meter maid, and then we're gonna go eat. And I'm gonna keep the live stream rolling because again, this is what we're doing. We're gonna highlight this business. That's part of what we're doing here today. And all the money that's donated through Leroy's channel through the super chats, he's donating to this business. So we're on a mission. Fuck, what is my license plate number? I don't know my number. I don't know my license plate number by heart. What the hell is it? Okay. All right. I don't know, man. I've never known my license plate number. Okay. All right. All right. Oops, already messed up. R. Okay. All right. Oh God, I gotta grab my wallet. My wallet's in my car. Super not prepared, but fortunately, I'm right on the corner where this business is. So grab my wallet, and we're gonna go get something to eat. And this restaurant's got good reviews. None of us are food critics, but we're gonna be food critics today. Amboy, my old hood. Yeah, brother, really. CCW, the Frauditor Slayer. Awesome. Yeah, man. I lived in South Amboy for 4 years. I was arrested just to find out when I got to the police station that there was no wheelchair access. And crazy enough, I lived in Brielle for many years before that. And I was arrested in Brielle. And I got to the police station and found out there was no wheelchair access there. It's a historical building. It was like the first elementary school in the area. So I don't know. They never did any renovations or whatever. I went to the council meeting about it, and they wound up getting an elevator, like a wheelchair lift, to get into the building, which really didn't make any sense because there's a bathroom inside the building that you have to take 3 steps to go up to get into the. So you can't go to the bathroom. Once you get in the building, you can't go to the bathroom. Doesn't make any sense. Now in Brielle, if you get a ticket, they make you go to Manasquan building, right, the next town over, so they can take your money, extort you. And that building's ADA accessible. So they have no problem doing that. But if you want to go to the council meeting to speak out on issues that you deem of public interest, you can't get in that building if you're handicapped. And now they've only fixed it, and they didn't even fix it because really, what help is it when you go there and you can't even use the bathroom? And these are the issues. These are issues. I don't know. I mean, I noticed these things about wheelchair access, because they're public buildings. And like I said, if we're all fortunate enough to, grow old, we're all going to be in a wheelchair one day. So let's do, okay. See, transaction complete. All right, I did it. Whoa, the receipt just went flying. All right. Let me just go back real quick and just put it in the car. Can you build the ramps? Well, yeah, but you can go on Amazon and you can get a ramp for like $100. You get a ramp for like a step or two or whatever. ADA. In order for it to be ADA compliant, you have to for every one inch that the step is elevated, it has to go 12 inches out. So I mean, do the math. That's kind of the ramp can wind up being big to be fully compliant. But with public buildings, I mean, they're expected to make sure things are ADA compliant. And can't tell you the amount of public buildings I've come across over the years that aren't. Libraries as well. There's libraries that don't have access. It's crazy. So we're at the restaurant here across from the chiropractor who called the police on Craig for filming that has no wheelchair access. And yeah, so we're here. We're going to eat. We got Vinny from Garden State Accountability here. I love that you were moderating the. Yeah, that was good. They're here, right? Are they here? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So, all right, let's throw the battery back in.
Did he knock that over? I'm sorry.
No,
Did he knock that over?
it's okay. It's okay. It'll be okay.
All right.
Did I want to know what?
No, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It'll be okay. I just moved it over.
All right. Have a great meal, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you, Dave's channel. You're one of the viewers that I always look forward to reading your comments, man. Even though we've never met.
Oh, I think I wanted to wait because I was going to. Oh my gosh, are you serious?
What? No, this is not from that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, I was going to reach out to you like on YouTube or something because I wanted to do a t-shirt. But the gentleman, I don't know who I spoke to. Yeah, he said to me. Okay, all right.
I'm glad you get this.
Thank you. Yes, I definitely.
And Leroy's got a lot of followers.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
This is the woman from Pastavola. We've been talking about you all day.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it.
Awesome. Yeah. Good lady. Good lady.
Sheila. Hi.
Hi, Sheila. Yeah, see, Asbury Park's got a lot of good people, man. And they were very helpful to Craig. When he was filming the day before, they decided to give him a menu, give him a $10 gift card. And then they donated to his legal expenses. This is right across the street from the chiropractic business, which is right there behind me.
They were so nice. They brought
Right there.
us out waters and stuff. So you guys are so
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
See,
We're going to be coming in
these are good people, man. This is why we're going to this restaurant, because these are good people, man. Helping people out. They see people outside who've been hanging out. They say, "Do you need water?" I mean, it shouldn't be exceptional, but in today's age, that's like exceptional to have that care and consideration. So, it's nice. Should it happen more? Yeah, it should happen more. Doesn't happen enough. People don't take care of their brothers and sisters, and they don't take care of the community the way they should. But it's very nice that this lady is very compassionate and understanding and giving. So we want to give back too.
Hey, everyone. Hi.
We got the whole team. We got Little Garden State,
Little Garden State.
We got small.
Yo, we got Little Garden State Accountability.
Bingo.
We got the
And
little
extra
ones
large.
out.
We got the Little Garden States over
Hi.
here.
How are you?
You got Little Garden State, Mini Garden State, and Medium Garden State.
That's right. And they're all your mini meats. All my mini meats. We're going to clean ourselves up
Very
here.
cool.
Tell me, you're awesome.
Yeah,
Did
I have
you
paper
know
towel
that
too if you need any.
They were so nice. We were standing outside, They were bringing us salt waters and everything. Where the restaurant? Yeah, they're so
Yeah.
nice.
You know, in this day and age, it shouldn't be exceptional, but it is, man. People don't, you know.
This day and age.
No.
It's people should be more compassionate and caring and giving, you know. And there's a lot of personalities like that in Asbury, you know, all over. You know, I'm not trying to just minimize or just limit that to this area. If anybody who's familiar with Asbury Park, it's very historical, Jersey Shore, tourist town, and right now, if you know the Jersey Shore, we call this the local summer. The local summer after Labor Day.
We got a whole thing going on over here, guys. This is behind the scenes here. Behind the scenes. This is what we do for you guys. This stuff isn't easy to get off. And I want to thank Social Justice Waterpipe for creating getting the sheep blood here.
I had so many people on my thing going, "Why is that man bleeding?"
Thank you, Macy's mom, for the $4.99.
Why is he bleeding? Why does he have blood on his face? Yeah, so it's fake blood or whatever. Garden State, got some Garden State fans on my feed.
Sweet.
Yep. Home of Bam Bam Bigelow. Yep. Bam Bam Bigelow. Bruce Springsteen, obviously everyone knows of Asbury. Danny DeVito, that's the one I was thinking about. Danny DeVito's from Asbury Park, or maybe it was Neptune.
Hello, sir.
Jack Nicholson. You know.
We are doing an investigation in a report. We're doing an investigation in a report. There was a gentleman. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
He was filming.
You might have seen me out here back in July recording.
Well, you were taking. I saw you take my picture.
Yeah, I was just recording. I wasn't.
Have me one of those now.
I wasn't taking anybody in particular. I'm just
Okay.
recording in
Send it down
public.
again.
And
Yeah, well, you walked
the
in
long
front of
arm
my
from the
car.
Yeah.
You took my picture. Yeah, but I remember.
get it.
yeah, and then so the police attacked me over here and arrested me for recording in public. Yeah, so these gentlemen came out today in protest and to support me.
Okay.
And I don't know if you noticed, about a dozen police officers pulled up earlier, about 2 hours ago.
No, I was just curious what was happening.
Yeah, nothing special.
Just here sticking up for Craig's rights. You know, he was violently arrested unlawfully, and that
Got a concussion.
no place in society for that.
Tyler, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah. See, I mean, you saw me. This gentleman saw me out here. He said I took his picture. He didn't call the police on me.
No, I just said I wonder what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, right. You were
Yeah.
curious, but so the chiropractor on the corner, he called the police, and they didn't understand, my right to record in public. So
Well, I didn't say anything because you were on public property.
exactly.
If you walked in my lot,
Then I would have been in the wrong. Exactly.
Sure, yeah.
Exactly.
And that's pretty much the line that everyone's supposed to respect
Right.
on
right.
both ends.
Exactly.
You know, yeah. Yeah, so this is simple stuff, you know. Anything that you can see from a public space, you can film.
the show.
You know.
So we're less bloody now. Scalzo and his MacGyver Swiss. He's a Swiss Army knife.
Thank you.
I know how to use water, so it's not that much bragging I can do.
Yeah, if anybody on this feed is not subscribed to my channel too, subscribe. Hook me up with some new subs, so I can expand my message and make my voice louder, more expansive, get the message out,
Once I'm there,
all that stuff.
then anyone who would be open to donating to Pasta Volo. No, I gotta go to your car. All right, let's just-
Pasta Volo, baby. We're going to Pasta Volo.
All right. Car's right down the block.
Hey, 20 more.
Exposure report only needs 20 more to hit 7,000. All right, here we go. Look. 20 more, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Okay. I'm going to go to my car so I can get my good mic plugged in because right now it's just coming off the phone. Yeah.
You can do it.
Which is right here.
And we have Pasta Bolo. I'll be there when we're going through Jersey. Yeah, word. Yeah, this place is apparently really good. They got good reviews. So let's going to be an auditor's dinner. Auditor's dinner, baby.
Oh, Patrick.
And I'm starving. Oh, Patrick, you silly boy. Patrick, you don't know no better. This guy over here, this is the business right there. Right there, this guy. There's no respect for public filming. No respect whatsoever.
I love the delivery bike.
Oh, that is, oh, wow. Yeah, look at that delivery bike. It's awesome.
Polo delivery.
That's cool. Green tires and everything. The Italian flag colors.
You guys want some pasta? Hungry?
So let's take a look at this. All right, so here's the menu. Let's see what we got here. Let's look together here.
This isn't easy.
No, I like it. I already like it.
So I will find the enterprise.
All right, so you get a choice of what kind of pasta you want. You pick your sauce. Pick your protein. Yeah, I like the way they got this menu set up.
Screenshot your phone and then you can scan the QR code.
Did you see in there when the screen that or the
He wasn't inside.
but you were watching, right?
Oh.
On the
I was in and out.
yeah, okay. There's a QR code where they're encouraging you to hold your camera in the same direction where they were telling him he can't film when he was in the judge's order.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Think about that.
Yeah, I saw that in your
What?
video.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's going to hold me in contempt of court now.
Yeah, I saw the.
Tell them you were scanning a QR code. Literally. There was a QR code I was scanning. So yeah, that was something that was funny. Was when we were in the police station after Craig got arrested, and he was filming. He's filming toward the window where there's apparently like a judge's order where you can't film past the barrier, and they're encouraging you to hold your phone at that barrier with scanning QR codes. So it's just asinine, makes no sense. Making no sense. I mean, they should probably move the QR code to like the wall, away from the window. You know? I'm starving. Old Vinny, get out of here. You ain't old.
Yeah, I'm getting old, bud.
How old are you?
35. Oh my God. How old are you?
43. It
56.
says 35.
My dad's 56.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
He comes out and hangs.
How old are you, Scalzo?
You can hang.
You're young like Vinny, right?
I'm very young. He's 44.
No, you're younger than that.
No, he's
Not
44.
Are you?
I
Shit.
probably look a little.
You look younger. You don't have the white. You don't have the white in the beard. You're 45.
44, I believe. That's what they tell me.
Damn.
You're 44.
You got no white in the beard.
Yeah. Well, if I shave it, I look a little younger. If I lose weight, I look a little younger for sure.
They always say that weight adds age. Like anybody who loses weight, people think they look younger.
I mean, I'm just living my life. Whatever age you tell me, that's what age I am.
I'll be that age.
I'll be
Yeah.
that age.
Yep.
As long as if I'm 80, I'll be like, what? I'm 80 now?
Like if you say so.
Thank you.
Thanks for filling me in.
Oh, I felt one too.
It's starting to drizzle a little bit here.
Raining, you want to go outside?
So we're going to go in here and get our choice of pasta, choice of sauce,
Let's sit up here.
and
Sit up here.
I already know what I'm gonna get.
Let's go.
I'm gonna get well, I guess I don't care. You'll see when I order.
Ready? Say hello. Javon, I'm just up there.
Get on it. Yeah. That's a great shirt. Oh, I'm right in the way of this thing.
Cool.
All right.
All right, let's look. Want pasta? Want pizza? Make it over here. Pasta?
I don't. Yep. Just order. Oh, we do it on here. This year? Okay.
Shells?
All right. Cool. So they got this cool little ordering screen.
What kind of sauce? White sauce, marinara, butter, oil, mac and cheese.
Oh, I like this. Make it easy. They make it easy here.
Ready? You want chicken? Meatballs? You want chicken? You want broccoli?
And I want garlic bread.
Black olives? Spinach, mushrooms,
I want the
peas,
garlic bread.
cheese. You want cheese on it? That's the shredded cheese. You don't want shredded cheese?
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Business tech that's bold, fresh, and delicious. Get started
Hey,
at
in here.
easycater.com.
What kind of pasta do you want? Or you want pizza?
Wait, I don't want pizza.
Hold on, back.
I know which one.
Pasta, salad, pizza. You want pasta?
Let's see.
Mac and cheese, or you want pasta,
Drinks.
meat
We're
sauce?
gonna want to get a drink.
No, that's spicy.
We're gonna do. Ooh, they got Pepsi in a glass bottle, and they have Mexican Coca-Cola. Yes. Yes.
Marinara?
Yes. I'm into it.
I don't want
You want shells? Right.
Polio.
Get sauce, you want meatballs?
I'm typing my name in as Bonfolio. So they're gonna have to call that.
Yeah, sauce.
They're gonna have to call that. I will pay with a credit card. And we don't care about the copyright music because I don't care about the monetization. Because I have a full-time job. I like being able to expand my message to the viewers. I really don't care about the monetization at all. It's not why I have a channel. It's not to make money. I've been going to council meetings and doing the stuff I do for many, many, many years. And I started the channel back in February. Boom. I like it. So they make it real easy to order here. Real easy. They got a screen. You can fill everything out. And then I like that.
And thank you for your kindness and great over here. And I heard not only did you give him a $10 gift card, you gave $100 for his return. Yes. Oh my God.
Yes, the owner okayed.
This lady is awesome. Great people. Great people.
Everything is her idea.
It makes a difference, man. The kindness goes a long way. Yeah, if I don't see it, it comes back.
Yeah, right. We're Asbury grown. We grow 2 flowers a year. So we've seen the city transform. We know the city's needs, and we try to meet it. My sister's here. I'm around the corner with my parents. Most of my parents are low income too. So it's been a battle.
Yeah. Struggle for people, yeah. Well, hopefully we affect some change and we create some positivity.
That's
today
great.
and
Especially
get back to
rolling
the
into the
community.
winter, this would be
Yeah.
fantastic.
Right. And if anyone is inspired to do a 5-star rating on Google, we're going to have food in a minute, and they generously allowed us to live stream during our meal. We'll let you know how it is. I know it's going to be delicious. And your Google reviews are phenomenal. 4.8.
I'm telling you, it's her. She. This is Damon. He's the other owner with Sheila.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
See,
David.
Hi.
I like that shirt.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. That's
Legalized
the-
marinara. I love it. Love it.
Okay,
This is a
legalized.
great.
This is
Look at the
David's
shirt.
daughter right here.
Yeah. So apparently the food's great here, but the energy is great here. The energy of these people is so wonderful. If the food is as good as the energy in this place, I'm telling you, wow.
Handsome man, legalized marijuana.
Marinara.
We already got.
Purpose just to see you.
It's already legal.
Right. Very true. Yeah, that's why we're marinara dispensary.
Yeah, that's what. That's what.
Yeah, right. Marinara dispensary. I like that. The marinara dispensary, yo. That's hilarious.
I did send, yes, Cash App and the Zelle.
Yeah, Cash App is probably the best one.
Yeah, these are good people, man.
Want to get this on.
So, let's see here. We need to know. The menu is reversed. Oh yeah, true. I didn't realize that the menu would be reversed. East Carbon exposed. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel old. All this white happened really quickly, to be honest with you. Happened out of nowhere. It was like one day. Yeah, this guy is fucking. I hear you. Okay, no, but we in Asbury, we accept everybody in this town. That's how that works.
Everybody.
Oh, you know what? I could probably do this. Here.
Oh. Nah.
Sit down, stand.
Boom.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, so I'm starving. I'm trying to find a seat over here.
What is the position for the shirt?
Oh, these people are great.
Look at this.
Yeah, the legalized marijuana.
Look at
What,
this.
are you a larger?
Come on, these people are great people.
David, is there a larger?
No, I'm good with
You
life.
want an extra large? A small? A small?
I'll wear it right now.
A small.
Well, this is
Good people,
I don't have
man.
a t-shirt.
Thank you. And you know what you want here? This
Yes.
is the Cash App. So I just put the Cash App in there. I can't wait to wear this. Thank you. Now look what she gave us. I love this. This is special. I know it's backwards because it's mirror, but it says legalized marinara. And then pasta bolo, homemade pasta, homemade sauce.
No, can I have one of those large, please?
What an incredible place.
Super awesome.
And here, I'm going to give you the
Super
other
cool people.
link too, and just keep spamming that. There's a Cash App there.
This is the kind of place you want to support. These are, forget about it. These are good people, man. This is the kind of place you want to
Look at the
support.
other one.
You know, because
Okay.
aside from the food apparently being incredible,
You got
This
Oh,
this
there.
between an extra large.
This is Zelle. I just put the Zelle in there.
I'll go small.
So that's Zelle.
Make you look. What?
Make it look like I'm big.
Right, I like this.
You know?
Type two.
Type
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
And so I just put the Zelle in
Thank you
there.
so much.
You're welcome.
And
So
I also
kind.
have the Cash
Hooking
App.
it up.
So Maj,
Hooking it up,
please
man.
copy and paste
Good
that. Just keep
people.
putting that in there. And anyone who would like to donate, that this money is going directly to them. Does not come through us at all. It goes to them. And
Bon Holy.
they will take the money
Bon Holy,
and
yes.
get
Yeah.
food
Michelle?
for the homeless
Yeah.
in the area. And there
Thank
are
you so
many-
much.
You're very welcome. Vinny?
You guys want to do the rest?
Vinny, I have a mac and cheese with olives
Then-
for Vinny.
It will be sold.
Vinny, mac and cheese with
Plus,
olives.
any group you can give them.
I'm gonna put this right here.
Who does this? They open the entire restaurant to us. And we're here to help the community.
All right.
Freedom is here. Freedom is
What do you guys recommend?
never violated again by police officers. Like, really,
Lula bread.
Pasta or pasta?
Lula bread.
Tommy,
Oh,
thank you
yeah.
so much.
I have Vinny again before they would marinara.
Man, look at this. You have access to the link as well? I'm so hungry too.
I know,
So
sorry.
hungry.
All right. Yes. Yes.
We'll make some sauce and pasta. Some of my favorite
This
things.
dude's saying some shit again.
I'm gonna put the camera further away.
Okay, if that's
Now,
right.
we also have gluten free.
I want to spend your Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, gluten-free.
Fine with that.
There's something for
The
Keep
gluten-free
commenting,
is
though.
boiled in a whole different boil, different separate
Really?
pasta boiler. But it's only linguine.
And can you actually just share like this? What are some of your favorites?
Yeah, that's
What's special about your restaurant?
My very favorite.
Oh,
is,
thank you, BK Beck. I appreciate that.
And I don't know if you know the story.
I very much
My-
appreciate that.
Our daycare's around the corner, like I said.
What's name again?
It's true.
No, that's me, but I thought that.
And we serve it.
Oh, yeah, I got it right here.
90% of our-
Oh, that's the garlic. Oh, yeah, word. Cool, thank you.
I
I thought maybe it was.
So my
Alright.
sister kept
Yeah, so I got my garlic bread there.
coming over here, coming over
All right, so they
here.
hook it up.
Yeah, she started
They have like
making
nice little containers
and then she
that they
found
give you
out
everything in. So I like that whole setup.
She loved it because she's
I'm into
so
it,
far into it, she
and I'm
understands
starving.
all the food. And what's interesting about it and what's great about it is you pick your pasta, which is fresh made. Then you pick your protein, which is fresh made. Then you pick your vegetables, you pick your cheese, you pick everything, you make your meal. You know, in a lot of restaurants you can order, but you can't order a la carte. I'm telling you, to order Lou's bread. That's the only thing I can. There's a silky salad. And Lola bread. Yeah.
And for this, ladies and gentlemen, this is like the old days when people.
Cute kid.
In restaurants, they order these massive,
Yeah.
massive restaurants. You get it fresh.
All the pasta is made daily. Like there's is this still margarita?
Garden State Accountability. These kids are adorable.
Margarita in just a second. The pasta free is on the second margarita takes care of it.
All right, they got two pasta makers there.
Anybody ever tell you on your live stream to get a job? Someone's telling me before, get a job. Like, regardless of that I'm full-time employed.
You guys know we're like, we have full-time jobs.
Yeah,
right?
like, it's wild when you guys say that. Like, this is what I'm doing on my day off. And then you're in the comment section telling me to get a job. Like, what? You know, like, what's wrong with you? Not only do we both have jobs, but Vinny's balanced an entire life with children. Like, what? But people do say that every now and then?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
She's in here from morning to night, every day. You know, we're closed on Sundays and Mondays. Every other day you can find her here.
Yeah, some people are weird, man. The amount of boots they be licking, man, leaves your tongue super raw by the end of the night when you're licking that many boots all day.
So it's 11 to 8, 11 to 8, Tuesday through Thursday. Friday and Saturday we're open till 10. But I think we are gonna go back to 8 o'clock.
So good.
It's so good.
Summer
Yeah, this
weeks
pasta is
and
definitely
hours.
homemade. No doubt about it. It can't be this good if it's not.
Delicious.
You gotta hold
Is it
it.
good?
Yeah.
Right. And I encourage anyone local, come here. We're gonna eat in a few minutes, we'll give you our review. I know it will be delicious. And if you're not local, support a local business. They have this business in the daycare center.
Thunderstorms.
And
Yeah, it looks like it's about to.
it's very, very homey.
Starting
I
to
feel
drip
like
a little bit.
I feel like this is my family.
I don't know. I never asked you guys. A lot of you guys from New Jersey who watch my stuff, or where are you guys from?
Amazing, by the way, guys. It really is. It's so. Describe. Come back. Words of the frame. Describe the food.
I look in the analytics, and it tells you like the breakdown, and it's like 70% United States, and then there's like 20% like United Kingdom,
What pasta is this? Which one?
and then there's like a 6% like Nigeria.
So I think we got all day, you got
I'm surprised to see
we
that.
got some marinara. Meatballs
So that's why when
are,
someone asks me before, what country is
And
this?
they're gluten-free.
You know,
Meatballs
it's
are
reasonable.
beef, and they're made with-
You know the food's good when the kids eat it. Seriously, guys. Seriously. When the kids eat the food, you know it's good.
Now I know.
Wait, the Lulu bread, I wanna see his reaction for the Lulu bread.
You already missed it, man. I'm already telling you, it's so good.
You should try it with the vodka sauce too. It's really good with the vodka
This
sauce.
is delicious. The reviews don't surprise me as being good. This is
What
amazing.
did you get? What pasta did you order?
Gels.
I'm gonna order my food. Here.
We have a great salad too, it's called Philly salad. Yeah.
What's it?
This so
There is-
marinara. Now I understand why they have the legalized marinara shirts,
mozzarella.
because this is like real marinara.
Really? Check that out. I love that.
Now I usually put artificial parts.
Whose phone is that?
Yes.
maybe that's Vinny's. Is that your phone, Vinny? Oh no, it's yours.
Leroy lost the phone.
I lost my phone.
Maybe that's it, Leroy.
There we go. It's under my shirt.
And then it's the fresh bread.
I need to open this. Yeah, so we doing an auditor's dinner.
That's homemade bread.
Homemade breadcrumbs, homemade bread. No, the bread is done off. We ordered the bread. So the breadcrumbs are here.
I kind of ordered here.
We have vegan bacon also.
Oh my God. What brand is it? I love vegan
That's made here.
What do I do with my later?
Wow. This is the finding, gentlemen. All because we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Never
is a
know what
little
you're
gem
gonna find.
spot.
You never know what you're gonna find, right? You gotta go outside.
This is a
Go
gem
outside.
spot.
Go like, come outside. Try new places.
Yeah, explore, walk around.
Yeah. Live it up. So what exactly is vegan bacon?
Do we owe Craig for recording to find this place out? Thank you, Craig. If it was not for your record, we wouldn't be having this meal.
Please look at the bacon flavor. Yeah.
And yeah, so for any of you who didn't see the video of Craig getting violently arrested, I made a video on it, and then you can also watch the video in its entirety on his channel. Public Enemy 1A.
You can find pork on any
Islam?
5%.
Oh, 5%.
Yeah, now you can find them, but at like the bodegas and stuff, you used to like if you would get beef bacon probably about 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Okay.
You would get beef bacon,
Yeah.
but you
I
would
try that.
get.
I ate turkey bacon a lot.
Yeah, you would get stuff.
You want to keep the people in check, Brad. Sorry if that's an impression.
Take in his reaction, Jim.
I'm not reading
Oh, he has the
that.
vodka.
Wait, I want to get his
Look,
reaction.
he has the vodka sauce.
Raspberry. Oh, I hear you. No, not at all. All over New Jersey. We just happened to be in Asbury today.
Oh, the wire's always.
I've been doing watch my videos, you'll see. But all over New Jersey, not just here. We're just here today.
Okay, so basically, you speak your pasta shape.
Craig, are you from Asbury?
I'm waiting with bated
No?
breath.
What town where you live?
I've been living in Teen Falls.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat.
Go.
Okay.
Well, I have to get about 10 more to find out if I like it.
So good.
Oh, garlic. So it's real garlic. Yeah, damn good. Wow,
Amazing.
that's good. Plenty of garlic. That's awesome. I like garlic. Come here.
I like garlic.
That's for sure.
Well, I got the peppermint. I had some avocado soup. And then the red dressing.
I've gone to restaurants that have pasta that you pay twice as much and it's not half as good.
Yeah, you can have lunch here
I mean,
easily under $15.
It is so incredibly good. Yeah, very affordable.
You just go to Wawa and spend $15. Seriously.
Yeah, nowadays. Yeah, it's very reasonably priced, amazing food. I suggest everybody, if you're in Asbury, come to Pasta Bola.
Come here.
Definitely come here.
That's it. Yeah.
Even if you're in Asbury, if you're like a half hour from Asbury, it's worth taking the ride.
Cheers over there.
Lou, do you have any more of the coupons?
Give a bum like. So.
So how long have you guys been open?
Now she was open before, but we've been here since January 2024.
Okay. About a year and a half.
Yeah, the original owner stayed on until about March.
Okay.
To make sure that everything was performed to fidelity. Like if we change anything, he's gonna appraise it.
Okay.
So,
I need my luha.
you ready?
Lula.
Lula bread.
Yeah.
I'm super glad I got the bread too.
Vasily, Skazo?
Yes. Oh, I'll sit right here. Thank you. What else? Yeah.
Do you have any more of those cards?
That got a little kick to it. I like it.
Oh yeah. There's spicy marinara?
I got the black bread.
Now, we also
Okay.
have this promotion going on.
Okay.
You get $10 off. All right.
Nice.
Zoe salad for Craig. Oh, my friend?
Thank you. On the record, what did I say? Yes. What is that? Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Wow, this place is great. Like no,
I know.
no nonsense. It really
No,
is good.
yeah.
Like I'm not even. It's serious.
This is the best way to end a great day.
And it's served in like these, like takeout type style. You know, it makes it easy. Yeah.
And you know, the pasta's made fresh. Sometimes you don't know the age of the pasta you're eating.
You can tell it's fresh, 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, it's so good. And you can tell it's homemade.
How's the Zoe?
Good. I like the dressing.
I love that it's got this little spice to it, like the kick. Yeah, this is great.
So good.
So good. It makes me realize other places are just doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I've been doing it wrong for so long.
The salad has a little kick to it.
You know,
I like spice.
It really is good.
the thing is, you wouldn't find this, but how would you, right? Like, you wouldn't know this is here. If we didn't come out here today and if Craig didn't go through what he went through.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing that Craig was out here filming. And
But I would
otherwise we
drive
wouldn't have
here.
known.
I would drive here an hour just for this.
Now, how far are you?
I'm in Hudson.
Okay.
I live in Atlantic City. Yeah.
I'm North Plainfield, so like an hour up north.
Okay.
So we're all at least an hour away, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like even
So-
if you're
It's a good halfway point, though.
It's a good halfway point. That's what I'm
You
saying.
can come down to the beach.
this is
You
worth
know,
an hour
Asbury
drive.
is not like your typical short town. It doesn't close all the way down
Right.
at the end of summer.
Right.
It's still activities.
What is the spice? Is that in the dressing?
It's in the dressing. It's a little bit of the luxury.
You guys have an Instagram? Not yet. Yeah, you should get one. Yeah.
We have an Instagram.
So good.
It's the legal
So it just came on. It's like, what's up, losers? I crack up sometimes at the negative comments. What's up, losers? Well, what's up to you? How are you?
Negative comment.
I don't know. Someone called me gay before, and then they said, "What's up, losers?"
Nothing wrong with you being gay.
This is
a compliment.
Right, yeah. And we're also in a community that's extremely accepting of all types of people, all diversity, all sexual preference, all that stuff.
Well, that's the
And
point.
Asbury's
So,
not new to the game. It's
Right.
just-
So if you know anything about Asbury, you're actually that's kind of like a compliment the way that it is around here. So I guess thank you if you know, but
Can you pass me
and I'll even say thank you for the loser comment too.
He got his hands full. He came outside with the whole
Yeah,
gang.
you'll work on being a winner for them.
For them. For them, I'll
Yeah,
work
yeah.
on it.
Just for you.
As they're taking the time to watch a video of someone they don't even know.
What's funny is Leroy is very picky. So I'm curious to see how, because he's oh he's very
Yeah, you got pasta with butter.
yeah,
No spices.
very
no
specific.
butter. That's with butter.
He's a child. He's a child.
I think he's doing the oh yeah, that's the time. I think he's very good at How you like the little bread?
Yeah, that works.
Phenomenal.
Someone said they sent you $50 in a Zelle. So hopefully.
Remember you
She'll get to it.
I mean, I concentrate on the daycare.
Oh, this is a great video that he's doing.
Well, I love how the
Great.
families working together.
Yes.
You know,
And our daycare food is
Pretty
catered
good.
here.
Is that live right now?
They do
So it's
the
awesome. This is the rising tide lifts all ships.
yes.
So you bring each other up. That's how you're supposed to do it. 100%.
This is great.
Not always easy, especially with the
Well, it's
family.
very
It creates attention. But if you got this goal, the focus
people you
is
got
on
one right now?
success. You know, work together. Rising tide lifts all ships.
Yeah, we had the kids before we started. We had the kids come do a sample. So because our kids don't eat a lot of vegetables, we put olives on their plates, we put all kinds of stuff that they wouldn't regularly have.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's red. What's that, red?
Because nowadays, kids eat Happy Meals all day.
Yeah, this is something fresh.
Right. Other than chicken nuggets and french fries.
Or some parents cook, but they'll get a lot of protein and starch. They won't get a lot of vegetables.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you want the that's
This is delicious.
It's literally the best pasta I've had like ever.
So good. Oh.
Yeah, my wife's gonna be so jealous.
The savor some.
I know. But she's been out tonight. She might get home. She's working a double today, so she'll be home at like 11:30.
It is raining.
But babe, I promise, I'll bring you out here just for this pasta. And you have shrimp too, right?
Yes.
'Cause my wife would definitely get it with shrimp.
There's shrimp.
Yeah.
Anyone ready for dessert yet?
Slow down.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand when you're ready.
I'm not going to be able to finish this. Where's the filling?
So we have limoncello. They're not. We're going straight to the DP.
Uh-oh.
Banana. Oh, you guys are going straight to the banana pudding.
All right, that was.
That's also homemade.
Yeah, but it's not so.
No, but you have the stabilizer on. Oh yeah, that was zoomed in. That's why.
It was, just a tad.
You got your head perfectly, but now it's zoomed out.
Thank you so much. You don't look on my phone. You can see the chat.
So when you started getting contributions,
There we go. Perfect.
Because the exposure report. David,
started getting contributions.
formerly Full Court Press, but no one can find me. That's why my channel is stagnated. Now, I'm on my grind, and you can find me. Subscribe. Listen, take this opportunity to like.
Are you talking to me?
If you're not subscribed, subscribe. But more importantly, push that like button. Come on.
Clearly, you're not getting it. You're just not getting it. When I came in here, there was. I forget it. It's where they willing to
Yeah, I am going to save this some because I can't
spend
finish
your
it.
time to make those assumptions.
She's going to love this. Then I'm going to bring it to her, and my son's with me.
It's always the same.
Sorry, guys. We're going to take a trip.
What is 419 bar?
419.
I got more hate on my
Don't keep those donations going in.
videos than getting a little more hate.
619 bags.
You gotta get more mods because you gotta start giving out people.
I mean, I like the hate because I like the hate because imagine how insignificant your moment is to be like.
Who always comes in your chat?
One more piece of bread.
He's awesome. I love him. Yeah,
I got my nose.
I like Ford Dirt Farmer is awesome too.
Love it.
Ford Dirt Farm.
Love him.
Thank you on behalf of
Dave's channel is a great one. He's one of my faves.
We're giving you moderation status, guys. So let's mod the chat.
Dave's channel. He's my man. Great guy. I love him. Always look forward to his comments.
Let's see here.
Yeah, Dave's always.
We'll see about later.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Now, what did that do?
So now they have like, let's see.
They can remove.
They're in blue, and they have a rank. They can remove comments. They can put people in timeout for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 1 minute.
Really?
Let me get you the menu because it all depends on what you put together.
Okay. She's gonna get that menu.
It's completely a la carte.
Right. It's all customizable. Have it your way, you know?
Right. If you want and you got me this delicious bread as well. And
Yeah, this is over 3 hours.
It's $12 to $15 depending on how much.
I ain't never had a live stream this long. All I've done is live stream maybe like 30
the
minutes.
average is $12 to $15.
Oh,
$12 to $15 per meal.
Oh, I told you this morning already. Yeah, I told you.
So like this.
Like just the
You
base,
can
like
do
just
it too.
pasta and sauce would be about $9.
Pasta sauce, $9.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Between $12 to $15. Very reasonable.
It's fun, actually. Why not? Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Turn this around, you see the menu.
Deal with the bullshit.
Exactly.
I think someone hearted that. Yo, Dave, I went to Summit on Wednesday, and there's a candidate who refuses to answer any questions. Like he won't even answer the question, will you answer questions? You know what I'm saying? Everybody else who's running and the people who are up for re-election, they make themselves available, answering questions. This guy, Summit, it's like upscale town, you know what I mean? So there's some pretentious types or whatever, but people are people, and I'm working. It's Union County, yeah, Union County. And I'm an out-of-towner, but I go to these meetings when I see that there's something on the agenda that I deem of public interest. You know, something. One of the things that I try to do with my channel.
Can you hold this and
yeah? One of the things that I try to do with my channel is I try to encourage people to take part in local government.
Absolutely.
You know, speak up, stand up for issues that are important to you, and it's very important to not only just speak in your own town, but go to neighboring towns. You know, get familiar with the process of engaging with your public officials. And I tell this all the time, and I'm going to say it again. When I go to these meetings, I don't give my name and my address, and it's for a few reasons. I'm very proud of who I am and what my name is and what it represents. But I don't share that information because I have a Fourth Amendment right to remain secure in my person's papers or effects. But overall, it's a First Amendment argument because the New Jersey legally has to set aside a public portion for speakers. So you have freedom of speech in this country. So if they attempt to try to force you to give your name and your address, well, then they're forcing your speech, and then we don't have freedom of speech. And you can learn a lot about a town and their willingness to violate your rights if they don't even let you get to the point where you can speak freely without trying to shut you down. And now when I go to these towns, I know if I'm in a town that I don't live in and I work in, you can't retaliate me. You can't retaliate against me. You can't touch me. I have my police department tamed. I engage with my local officials. But when I come to these other towns, you know, it's very important to, ask questions. Ask the questions that other people won't ask. And there's always some personalities in these towns who are willing to give you the goods, spill all the beans, tell you all the dirt on everything that's going on. So this guy, Dan Cristofelli is his name. He's running for the seat. He refuses to answer any questions, and maybe he doesn't take me seriously, and I'll give that to him. You know, I'm not going to hold that against him. But he wouldn't even answer the question of, will you answer questions? So, you know, I make music videos and stuff like that because I'm trying to make a space that's traditionally normally dull and boring and have it be entertaining, you know, make you laugh a little bit, make you smile, to encourage more people to engage in the political process. Because we do not have a democracy unless we have the opportunity to participate in the political process.
It's easier to digest.
And government hates a sense of humor. They hate a sense of humor. So, long story short, the meeting is over. They call the, you know, they end the meeting, and I go up to the guy Dan, and it's all on video. I say to him, Mr. Cristofelli, will you answer some questions for my news channel? He doesn't answer me. Right? I asked him again. I said, Mr. Cristofelli, will you answer some questions for my news channel? Then I said to him, I go, you can say no. Like, I'm encouraging him to say no, so I stop asking questions. Because once you say no, I'm not going to leave you alone. You know what I mean? You told me that you don't want to answer questions, so I'll leave it alone at that point. But he wouldn't even say no. So I said, whatever. He winds up walking away. I walk away. This is taking place now in the lobby. 2 days later, I wind up seeing in Tap Into Summit news article, he says that somebody who was at the council referring to me followed him out to his vehicle, right? And he tried to say that I was politically aligned with the councilman that he's the opponent of. I've never once said I support the councilman, never privately or publicly. But he tried to leverage people's emotions by creating a fake political atmosphere, right? Attempt to play the victim.
And capitalize politically.
And victims do that. That's what victims do when they are inferior and they stand in the shadows of superior people. Leadership. You know, when you don't have leadership, that's the things you do. So he lied and he deceived and he made up all these stories about me threatening him and following him to his car. Now, the best part about it is I film everything.
That's right.
I film everything. The camera never stops
That's why
rolling.
we film everything.
At last meeting, I had someone come up to me and said, "Why do you come to this town? You don't live here. You don't pay taxes. You don't have children in the school system. They film these meetings. Why do you do that?" And I explained it to him. He didn't seem to understand the reasoning or see the importance of it. But if he paid attention to that thread this morning, he sure understands it, because this man, Mr. Cristofelli, just lost any opportunity of being elected. He proved that he's willing to lie, deceive, and create a fictitious political climate to serve his own purpose, advance his own political, personal agenda at my expense. But the days of being done dirty by people in power have been long over. He's not paying attention to my story. He's not following it. So he doesn't understand. He hasn't met anybody like me. I don't do the two-party system. I don't do party politics. I want to know what separates you as an individual from your political alignment, right? And that's what I'm after. That's what I chase. I chase that information, you know? And so this guy ruined any opportunity before he even got on the council at any political career, and now Tap Into Summit saw my video. And now they are reporting on the fact that he lied, he deceived, and you know, there's when you're striving for a leadership role in a community, those are things you must never do. And he tried to do it at my expense.
You're impartial too, because you're not a taxpayer in that town, so
Right.
your wagon's not hitched to anyone.
Right.
Absolutely, and I have so much more flexibility, right? So as an independent journalist, right? And again, maybe the guy doesn't take me seriously. That's fine. I'm not going to hold him against that. But I don't have a boss. I don't have limitations. I have all the flexibility in the world to report on whatever I want.
You have nothing to gain from backing anybody because you're not.
Nothing. So when I came there originally, it so happened to be a Republican council. I was attacking them meeting after meeting after meeting. This guy Dan is a Democrat. Started asking him questions.
Thank you for sending another 25 to the cause. Thank you.
And I hate that whole party politics thing. But the second I started asking questions to his side, all of a sudden I was this out of towner, you know, whatever. These people have good comments to make about you until you ask them the hard questions.
Right.
So
And
that's
some-
what I.
And sometimes the hard questions aren't even that hard.
No, they're all soft
They're
questions.
all softball, but to them, it's
I gotta
hard.
let you know, I'm ex-board president here.
Oh, nice.
From school board. And I do appreciate other people coming and giving perspective.
Right.
Because people are so locked in because it's their tax money, et cetera. When an outside person comes and kind of takes a fresh look at it and can give a fresh perspective, I think it helps the voters make decisions.
Before, when we got here, I got a phone call I had to take from a woman who was on one of the board in town there, and I needed to take that phone call because the people who originally didn't understand my intentions, they all get it now.
Right.
Even after I confronted them meeting after meeting on the public record, I now ruined this guy's career. Oh, I assisted him. You can't make people look bad. They do that on their own.
Yeah.
But you can put a spotlight on it.
Right.
So I put a spotlight on. Oh, yeah.
Say no to Scientology cult. You sent $20. Thank you. Thank you for the cause.
Thank you.
So the guy filed a false police report on me. And I'm going to make sure this guy gets charged with filing a false police report. And thankfully, I had the video, and I was able to disprove all of his, nonsense and lies. So yeah, so go to my channel, Social Justice Waterpipe, if you want to follow my stuff. My last video I did was on Craig, the incident that took place over here. And you'll see a lot of videos of me going to council meetings all across New Jersey. That's my jam. You heading out there?
No.
Huh?
No,
What's up?
say some stuff. People are donating. If you guys are donating to Pasta Bowl, let us know because we're gonna shout you guys out 100%. I'm gonna drop the link now. Right as we speak. If you guys donated, let us know. We'll shout you guys out.
Best food.
The taxes are high, so they're taxing the school district. Right, and the conversation is that, the test scores are low. I said, test scores and the amount of money that you pay for your taxes do not correlate. I said, are you willing to tell me that if the children's score is better, that you pay more taxes?
Right.
No, you're not willing to pay more taxes.
it would seem like then we need to funnel more money into the education system
absolutely.
because the test scores are low.
Absolutely. Asbury is riddled with pilots, right? Riddled with pilots. So, you know, the pilots have, they have tax abatements. Some of them have 30-year tax
Right, so they don't have to pay that.
no
Yeah,
school
yeah,
taxes.
yeah.
We just sold a $7 billion condo. Guess how much they're
No, not
contributing
anymore.
to the
It's paid
space?
down.
Nothing.
Zero.
Yeah.
But they still contribute to the wealth of the town,
Right.
which calculates
Right,
taxes.
right, right.
So you don't see that this person is. So now I'm talking to somebody and I'm like, listen, you guys need to talk to some of these developers.
Right.
And they're like, well, it's already done. I said, so I get it. So the big guy comes and punches you in the eye, and then you turn around and punch a kid in the eye.
No, they get,
Right? That's what you do.
Yeah, well, they're getting their cut of what the developers are paying off the, allegedly, you know.
Yeah, well, they're
It's
doing it in
typically a lot
lieu of
times, yeah.
taxes, right?
Yeah.
So why can't the school district get some of that?
Right.
So now you can save the taxpayers money. All right.
Wait, let me see the mic real fast.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
We got,
Do you go to town
you
meeting
have-
still, or-
you have rights. Tom
Oh,
Saves
you got-
donated $40. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
God bless
Thank you.
Yeah, the money's coming in. Let's go. Hey, where's the camera? What's your camera at? This
Right
one.
here.
Hey, keep it up, guys, man. This is really important. You guys can make a difference. They want to make a difference. Everything helps. Don't feel like limited to you
We'll
know.
post the meals too. We probably won't post people's faces,
Right.
but I don't like
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if we're gonna do either pre-prep meals or have
Yeah.
people come in.
And they're willing to be
We'll post the
transparent to
meals.
show that they're
Yes.
creating these meals to
Absolutely.
help the homeless here in Asbury Park or in the area, or you know, wherever they know where the need is,
We
wherever
know,
the need
like,
is.
you can go down
And
to the
you know,
train station.
so anything helps. You know, if you can only do $1, $2, just throw it up. You know what I mean?
If you want to sponsor a meal, that
Yeah, if you want to, however you want to do it.
Yeah.
And Lynette asked what the average cost of a meal for was between 12 to 15. And basic $9 with pasta and marinara, 12 to 15. So very reasonable. We're gonna get a home cooked meal. I've been being very quiet because I'm just enjoying this food so freaking much.
Thank you.
Well, if you go to
It is
an
really good.
average Italian restaurant, it's like $20 to $25 easy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Even $30, $40. What you're getting here?
Oh my gosh, it's
This is
delicious.
homemade.
Delicious.
It's really good. I can attest to that. I wouldn't say if it wasn't. I'd probably just be quiet. I had my fill. It's very filling. I'm gonna save some for wifey so she don't get pissed off. Got some of the bread, some of the sauce. She's a sauce person, so I'm bringing it all home. It'll be there when she gets
You
out of
can
work
ask for a
tonight.
little side of sauce too, so
No,
that if the pasta stops it
Yeah,
up.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'll ask for
It's a hearty portion.
I mean, they've been very generous with us here. They've been very generous, just allowing a hospitable, just allowing us to come in, record. You know, being willing to do this give back to the community. You know, it takes time and effort and energy to do that. It's at a cost to everybody. So if you can help sponsor it and donate, please help these homeless out. There's not enough people doing this. We came outside, obviously, you know, we do this on our own dime and to give you the information and show you how the processes work and to fight back for our rights. So anything you can contribute, please contribute. It's greatly appreciated.
I've got a few comments I want to read. They say the ladies are wonderful. Those are some precious ladies who are saying.
100%.
They say the food must be good if it can keep Leroy through filing. Yeah, that's the best one yet.
Yeah.
That's to the top. And Gregory, I showed the menu earlier. Can you show the menu again? Someone hold it up and slowly make sure.
Will it be backwards or?
No, it's.
Oh, yeah, it's right. That's right.
There's also a QR code there, guys. If you can, I don't know if you guys can scan it.
They do have a
It's a little
unique
bit out of
menu,
focus.
actually. There's some cool things that they got going on there, and it's kind of humorous too. They added some humor to the names of the.
That's
things.
also there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Very
100%.
clever. You're doing a good job.
Oh, thank you.
That means it is good. And I do want to say
I hire
that,
you.
while we're here,
I'm trying to poach you.
I want everybody to know that Dave here from the Exposure Port did a solid job all day with dealing with the police. The way he engaged with them when they showed up on the scene, the way he engaged with them at the police department. I couldn't be prouder to call you a friend, and I really appreciate what you did for all of us.
Yeah.
Put the mic a little bit further
Hey,
away.
listen, I know that, listen, I'm not alone here, right? You guys have my back, and more importantly, you, the people, have our backs. That's what gives us the stamina, the courage to be able to come out and do this and stand up to police who are trying to violate our rights. It's you knowing that you guys are going to watch, you guys are going to make calls, you guys are going to send emails, you're going to support, and we really appreciate it 100% from the bottom of our hearts. You guys are the most important.
And also, if anyone wants to call peacefully, call the Asbury Police. You can put their number. If you saw anything good today, share it. If you saw anything that you would like them to address. Again, we always say peacefully.
Yeah, please, always peacefully. It's not our goal to wreak havoc or chaos on anybody or intimidate or harass anybody. It's definitely not, even though that's what they're going to say. They're going to say we're antagonizers, we're harassing people.
Which is why it's important to not do that.
Which is why it's so important to not do that. And
You don't want to lose the message.
no, right, exactly.
And so we don't do that. And we want to create bridges. We want to change how policing is done. And you do that by creating bridges, not saying beat the police or this or that. Because at the end of the day, we are all humans. We are all Americans. And that's the bottom line. That's why I don't see it us in the day. And numerous people in different police departments do see it us in the day.
And sometimes FTP means feed the people, baby.
That's right. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing today. That's what Dave Costavolo is doing.
And they
today.
fed the people. We're the people. They fed us.
Yeah.
And it's banging. Gotta say, it's banging.
Thank you so much.
Someone asked me how the food is. I'm going to describe it. Great meat. And it's number one, the portion's so generous. I'm going to take the rest home. And it comes in a to-go container.
Right.
So it's like a convertible car, like a Porsche or a Mustang or Corvette. And this delicious meal, we then close it up. It looks like a little king and queen outfit right now. Close it up and take it home to your loved ones and sell it. To the local police officer, if they've done a good job.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
And if anyone wants to, create a bridge, meal for police, Asbury Police, they appreciate it too.
Now, who wants to try it live?
Oh.
Banana pudding. Who's gonna do it?
I
Who's
will.
gonna volunteer?
Leroy, he's the food.
I'm a
All right,
foodie.
here we
They
go.
want to see Leroy.
All right.
People want.
All right.
That mic is not.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's my mic.
Oh,
It looked
there we
good,
go.
though.
This is the mic here.
All right. Oh, there it is.
Okay, now full court is on.
Sorry, guys.
Now,
You heard me. All right. Yeah, we're good.
right. But first, how my food was, the meatballs have a very unique texture. And it is just the right firmness, and it has this spice that is not over salted. Just the salt and the garlic are just, they bring out the flavors of the very high quality meatball.
You sound like a professional food critic.
I'm a
man.
foodie. I'm a foodie. And the pasta, al dente, which means firm to the tooth in Italian, it's just right. And it has this feeling, it's a meal. It's not like a little snack on the side. And the sauce, obviously long stewed tomatoes, made caringly, lovingly by Soleil and the rest of the staff here.
You might have to do this for their Instagram.
And now, for the coup de grace.
Yes.
Leroy needs to start a food channel. too.
Yeah. You know what? That's not a bad idea.
Maybe Leroy True Food. So we get the truth about food.
Leroy choose.
Leroy choose.
The taste of truth.
Yeah.
Now, what is this?
That is Jan Jan's.
Can you come closer so they can hear you?
Oh, sorry. That is Jan Jan's banana pudding.
Okay.
It's freshly made.
Can you see Soleil? That's Jan Jan's banana pudding, and what's in it? Like, how would you describe it?
It's delicious and delicious. There's bananas in it. We have the vanilla wafers and banana pudding.
And these are all house made?
All yes, absolutely.
Everything's house made.
Yes.
Right. So
Fresh.
here.
So they're putting in that work, people. You gotta support.
All right. So first thing I look at when I'm trying new food is the texture. Is it rubbery? Is it bouncy? Is it creamy? And this one is creamy. I gotta get closer.
Yes, get his whole.
Yeah. And this. Oh, Mike. Here, let's trade. You can take this one.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, let's clear these.
Okay. And here we go. I cannot wait. Okay.
Dawn Joy, thank you for the Cash App donation to Pasta Bolo.
Thank you. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, the texture is incredible, and this is banana pudding here. Check this thing so well.
Keep it to me.
That is really, really good. It's like taking a bite of heaven.
Welcome to heaven, everybody.
Welcome. You don't have to wait until your body goes bye-bye. You come to heaven right here at Pasta Bola. It's incredible. I mean, oh my God, it's not too sweet. I love sweets, but I limit the amount of sweetness. So this is not like overloaded with sugar, which covers the nuance of the banana.
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful.
You know what? I'd hire Leroy too. And I'd work for Leroy too.
Excellent. Oh my God. So please donate so that homeless people can also, and food insecure people can also taste a slice of heaven. Pasta Bola. It's incredible.
Thank you to everybody who donated thus far. It does go a long way, and you know it
What's
does.
the donations for?
The donation is to
People
sponsor Pasta Bola, right?
Yes.
They're going to feed the homeless with the donation.
They're going to take this money directly and create meals for the homeless. And either we'll take them to the homeless or we'll have them come here. And it's going to be absolutely beautiful. My God, this is one of the best I've ever had.
And want to say again for the people that weren't here, why we're here.
You want to give us something, David?
Summary is we're here. We're here, as usual, always to advocate for our civil rights, our constitutional rights. We're here because Public Enemy 1A had his rights violated right here on this very corner. And the people of Pasta Bola were very generous toward him, and you know, they donated toward his legal fund. They gave him a donation of for food, $10 for food, something like that. And you know, we want to reciprocate that. We want to help them because they didn't have to do that. You know, they could have just said, "Well, not our business," close their blinds and shut their doors, the same way a lot of people do. But they extended the kindness, and we want to extend it towards them, and in turn have them extend it towards the homeless as well, and pay it forward, pay it forward, pay it forward, and that's why we're all to this.
Someone said here, this is very interesting. They said, okay, this is DAYEAK 57. They said, okay,
thank you.
So a food channel by Leroy Truth, where he reviews and critiques restaurants in towns where audits go bad. So the community gets full coverage and supports good businesses.
Yeah,
What a great idea.
What a great idea.
So the community always benefits, and the police, if they do a good job, we acknowledge and celebrate them, and if they don't, we then hold them accountable.
It's a great idea. It's a good way to give back to every community that we go to.
And we can raise
We
money.
always go out to eat every place that we go.
Right. And Fig Salzo is a specialty of his.
Really?
One from a viewer, yes, and then another one, she said she got a recommendation, she's right Ocean Grove, and she'll be over in about an hour. So-
Nice.
Yes.
That's a great,
Listen,
great,
people,
great.
take notes.
Your generosity.
This is how you market your business. You don't shut the cameras out. You welcome them in, and you stand by your product, and you know, and your customer service. And they have great skills here. The food is delicious, and it obviously their people skills just come naturally. They're just genuine, nice, kind people, kind family-owned, good-run business here. It's awesome.
This is so good.
Can I have one?
Banana pudding.
Oh my gosh. It's creamy. They have the vanilla wafers in here. Oh my gosh.
The banana is my absolute favorite, 100%.
Are you done with these, or?
No, I'm gonna take these to wife.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome, thank you.
So I.
Thank you. I mean, the hospitality here is second to none.
Lynn Harris again with the $9.99. Thank you so
Let's
much.
go. Keep it coming.
You're an angel, Lynn Harris. And that directly is going to put a smile on someone with food insecurity or homeless in Asbury Park. And that's going to be extraordinary.
Yeah, I feel really good about what we're doing here today.
Yes,
I mean, there's no way to spin this into we're agitators or we're vile criminals or like, there's no way to spin this. Your Honor, prosecutor. You know, it's just whatever they're telling you. That's not how we roll. Craig is a good guy. He didn't do anything wrong.
Nope.
These charges need to be dropped immediately, dismissed.
Officer
Whitley.
Daryl Whitley needs to be reprimanded immediately. I say fired. He doesn't belong on the police. If he's gonna just jump ship like that and grab people, throw them on the floor, so. Yeah.
Here, I got a question in the chat. It says, from Franklin Fernandez, hey, will they deliver to Missouri that banana pudding? And I think with dry ice, packing it up, you can't.
Right, yeah.
I know you
That might be
can't.
expensive.
Gregory the cameraman. If you guys, thank you for the $2.
Thank you, Gregory.
He wants to interview me. Gregory, what's your channel? And I got your email too. He said he wants to interview me on his channel.
No, for real. No. It's not hype. Leroy's not lying.
I know. I was being
It's
sincere.
100%. Thank you.
See that? Leroy Truth tells the truth about food as well. And you know what? If you want to call,
That is delicious.
Missouri.
It's so good.
Where you here? You can always talk to Soleil and see what she may be able to work out with you. And Lynn said, I too am a foodie. Watching you guys eat all the delicious food and now banana pudding is torture.
Oh, so good.
Can they overnight my food to Florida?
They want to know if you deliver to Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay. So what's the best way that they can give you a call directly? And you can just see one-on-one and one-on-one. You can call the store directly and hold on.
732-455-5767. That is the direct number.
Say it again.
732-455-5767.
455-5767.
You got it.
Right. And Mas, please put it in there.
Sorry.
So sorry to interrupt.
You're good, brother.
If you want.
You're welcome.
Enjoy.
Part of the country, she'll work it out with you.
Yeah.
On
We'll do like a food tour.
Yeah. And individual basis.
Can you put this with mine? I'm saving this for White.
Where's this right here?
Oh, yeah.
You were too busy eating it. I didn't want
If I don't say what it is, I'm done.
The 19 Cooper Road here.
Uber Eats.
Oh. 19 Cooper Road, the restaurant.
You missed the shirts. Yeah, everything seemed to scathe it.
You got his shirt.
It wasn't even a wise choice. It was that's who they are.
Right, yeah.
Just the floor,
You know?
I got it. Don't worry. You come in. Come on in.
Gregory, send me your information, your TikTok, everything. Send it to me on my email, leroy247@gmail.com.
Sorry, guys.
And please keep those donations coming. We're going to be here about another 15 minutes. And so please keep them coming.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I spilled the.
It's a restaurant. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
I gotta apologize to my jeans.
Yeah, let's see.
Well, they said there should be a pasta bowl in every state. Well, they are franchising, so.
Yeah.
So if you guys.
Franchise opportunity. Yes.
Franchise opportunity here, guys.
Franchise opportunity, because there may be people all over the country, all over the world, maybe.
We might need one in Hudson County.
Yeah.
Here, get around camera. I love that.
Hoboken would do good.
They do have franchise opportunities. It would be a one-on-one call, and then if the location is right, we would definitely be in.
So awesome.
It's a great model. And
It is.
It's about community. It's like bringing back the 1950s almost. Like all the good things of the 1950s. Community, connection, authenticity. That's how I would describe Pasta Bolo and the amazing family-run restaurant here. Authentic, connection, community.
Franklin Ferdinand says he emailed you about the franchising opportunity.
Awesome sauce.
Excellent. Awesome sauce. I use that all the time.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
And they have awesome marinara sauce.
They do have awesome sauce.
Can they buy
I
these
spoke to
shirts?
the awesome sauce.
No, the shirts for sale.
Are they online?
They're not online.
Okay.
So if you call
They're
them,
online.
they can.
The shirts. Oh, no, yeah, they're not yet, but
Yeah, but if you call them and they can work it out with you, tell you what shipping costs.
Yeah, we can ship you.
So I'm going to be proudly wearing mine. Make marinara legal.
Legalize.
I'll wear that to a council meeting.
And you have rights. Cops have duties.
That's so
They
good.
have
Yeah,
what more is
I'll
helping
definitely wear that to a council
some
meeting.
freedom. Much love, Costa Bola.
Yeah, so I was out there, right? And Vinny's looking at me.
Awesome. Right, exactly. Wonderful people. We need a Costa Bola in every state.
It's longer day.
It's possible in every state.
And Gregory, I hear you. Let's talk. I'll give you, send me your number.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh yeah, the evidence room wrote, imagine that being a cameraman first time, and you get 5 charges. Get you 8.
Imagine that.
Yeah, and that's why we're here. We want those charges dropped. So when the local prosecutor watches our video, and will be watching this video, we are asking you to drop all 5 charges
I'm aware this in my
immediately
next
on Craig.
meeting. Edison, I
His
think,
life
is on
on
Tuesday.
Craig now.
I'm aware this on
He did
Tuesday.
not run you out of that meeting. Because they're not gonna read it. They're
So
gonna
like
delay
judge
it.
has to find probable cause, right? Is that how it works?
Wait, don't we already have? Yeah, there's supposed to be a probable cause found.
But they kind of always do.
Right.
It's like
it's
it's
the lowest
cookie
bar.
cutter. It's like like you don't
What did they
actually
do
look
with
at.
the disturbing the peace or something like that?
Oh,
Well,
5 charges.
Can you pass me that?
Resisting arrest. He shouldn't have been arrested in the first place. His head
Disorderly
was
conduct.
slammed into the car and then slammed onto the pavement.
Can I have a bite?
And also disorderly conduct. What else?
Harassment and obstruction.
Can I have a bite?
4.
But all those,
Obstruction of justice and resisting arrest go hand in hand.
Yeah, well,
how
he
could all,
says I
how,
obstructed his investigation by reporting it to his vehicle.
Vinny, are we lined up? Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So that's.
So,
Okay.
and hey, I just, before anything, because I know we're gonna wrap this up in a minute, I just want to say thank you to Roy, and David, and Vinny, and Mikey, and Scaldo, and everybody for coming out, and of course to Soleil and Sheila for their exceptional treatment of everybody here. So, and thanks to all the viewers as well, and for all your donations and just all your comments and.
Thank you guys for giving it there.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Appreciate you, Craig.
The thing is, you're a good guy, Craig, and let them tell it. They spin the narrative and make it look like you're a criminal on that.
Right.
And like, we're not gonna let that happen. You're a good guy. Hopefully, your family gets to see this, because they may not know what's going on with you. And like, some people are judgmental and automatically assuming the worst in people. We're here to show that he's a stand-up guy, a good guy. He did nothing wrong, and he didn't deserve what happened to him. It's the act of one guy here, one police officer who decided that to take things into his own hands and twist it into something else. And then whoever it is that keeps sending him additional charges, like, come on, we got to do better. Where's the camera? Yeah, we got to do better. Like, stop. Thank you.
Right. And drop the charges, local prosecutor, do the right thing, and myself and all of my colleagues here, we will celebrate you. We expose and hold bad police and bad politicians accountable, and we celebrate and report on good police and good prosecutors that do the right thing. Because we want to create a bridge. We want to do this all over the country. And someone had a great idea. When we do our activism and our police and government accountability, we always go to a local restaurant and we'll call them ahead of time to see if they are open to what Sheila and Soleil and everyone experienced here. And we want to get donations for the homeless.
Okay, I'd like to say thank you for all of the phone calls that I've been getting, they're amazing. But, and I appreciate, they say, all press is good press, whatever they say. You know what I mean? I do appreciate the spotlight, but I would like to say it is extremely unfortunate that what happened to Craig had to happen to him.
Right.
First to get here, and I'm sorry for that. Like, please do not allow that to reflect the entire town. Asbury Park is a beautiful, loving town.
Yes, it is.
It is. It's
Beautiful, loving, yes.
This is a really cool town. I've been here a couple times, man.
You do, we have Oktoberfest,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have
We're gonna come
Porch
back.
Fest,
Oh, for sure.
we have
See Here
Zombie
Now.
Fest, See Here Now. We have a lot, and the town has a lot to offer. What is it, Pumpkin Drubbly. No, we have Crumpus.
Crumpus.
Yeah, we have Crumpus, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the town has come a long, long, long way from, when I was a kid, and it's a beautiful, beautiful town. It has a lot to offer. And please do not let the actions of one person.
No, you've reflected, you saved this town. No, really.
Yeah, no, for real. You guys do reflect the energy of what the fabric, the cloth of Asbury
And
Park.
that is Asbury Park. I'm
Yeah.
telling 100%. You come, average person you meet in Asbury Park, it's gonna be the most wonderful, beautiful person you've ever met.
Yep, I agree.
And that's every person that we have met today has been so warm and friendly, and they've also given us some information about Officer Whitney that was very disturbing. And so that's so gracious, and again, an example of the philosophy and the heart. So they and Sheila and everybody here, they made sure to turn it back to why are we here in the first place? Because a grave injustice was done to Craig. And there's a silver lining that we are all co-creating out of this, but we don't want to lose sight of that. That was an unforced error on Officer Whitney's part.
Big time.
And lastly, there was other officers on the scene, and they didn't stop Officer Whitney from violently assaulting. That's aggravated assault. That's like 3 to 5 or 5 to 10 years in prison. And so that should have never happened. This is one of the most gentle, nice human beings I've ever met. So, Craig, we're here to support you. You stay in touch with us. You know, you're a new member of our team. You want to be.
And they love you. They said we made new friends here, and we really did. We really did make new friends here today.
Absolutely. So last round for donation for the homeless via Pasta Bolo, and if you'd like to
Stop by.
Yeah,
and
stop
if
by,
you're
come
local,
and eat.
stop
Yeah.
by, enjoy the
Bring your
vibe.
family.
And it's a great vibe here, and you got full windows, full sunlight coming in.
Lynn Harris says she called the restaurant. She's placing an order.
Yes.
Nice.
She did. Thank you, Lynn.
It's wonderful. Lynn from Fort Worth, Florida. She is.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it gotta be a
Did she
different-
pay for it?
I don't know. She said she's gonna call back. She's
Okay.
just letting us know.
Yeah.
All right.
And Lynn has been generously donating all day.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the supporters, man.
Yep.
I mean, your generosity.
And you've been with us all
Second
day.
enough. Yeah.
We have had 700 people with us. Now my phone died at one point right before we got here, and we still got almost 300 people here with us. And God bless you. We've been live for what, 3.5, 4 hours?
In a minute.
Yeah, about 4 hours. So we're gonna give another 60 seconds in the live, and you can still donate, of course, after.
Yeah.
Save the cash app, save the cell. If you'd like to call and have food sent to you all the country,
We'll figure it out.
so figure it out. And if you would like to give a Google review of them, and I know we all will, and I'm giving them 5 stars, I would give them 50 if I could. Because this is the type of business and the type of family local business that needs to be supported. And, you know, there's the corporate, the Applebee's, and, you know, nothing against them, but you got all the corporate ones and they're getting all the profits.
No, everything.
I support the small family-owned businesses.
Thank
like
you.
Sheila and Soleil and Steph. And so.
Supporting us keeps her in gymnastics.
There you go. There you go.
I don't get to buy another vacation home. Like, always, you know what I mean?
What's her name?
Lovely.
Lovely.
Wow, what a lovely
Beautiful. And you like gymnastics? And what's your favorite food here from the restaurant?
What that banana pudding? That's up there, right?
There we go. Everyone through the whole world. If you're in Australia, you're in South Africa, we got people watching all over the world. You need to taste this banana pudding someday.
Yes.
Before you die, you have got to come here or get it not freeze dried or ice packed for you.
Ice packed and sent to Florida, right?
Right, to Fort Worth, and God bless you. So I'm going to wrap this up now, and I want to thank Craig for coming down. We
Yeah,
support
thank you so much.
and the exposure report. Please subscribe to him if you haven't already. The exposure report. Please, Moss, put each of my team in here before we go. The exposure report, his link. Hopefully we want to get him 7,000 subscribers today. Stand accountability behind the camera now. Social Justice Waterpipe. Awesome. Subscribe to him. Scalzo Photo.
Subscribe to Scalzo.
And we have driven hours to come here. I live in Connecticut. I live in Stanford. So I drove hours. I got a hotel on the way here in North Bergen. And to come here. So we celebrate the owners here, manager, the staff of Pasta Bolo, and we celebrate freedom and all the great people in Asbury Park. Because it is a great community. We just want the police to, in uniform, reflect that community with professionalism and honoring everyone's constitutional rights, especially a man or a woman with a camera. So I hope to hear from a number of the police, Asbury Park. My number, I'll give you my cell number, which is 305. You can put it in the chat mods, 305-707-8325.
And that all, by the way, we will come train your police department on our constitutional rights, absolutely free of charge. We're not anti-police, we're anti-bad police. And the education is important, and additional training will solve a number of problems, a number of lawsuits, number of violations from years to come. So,
Right, you want to do community policing, we're the bridge to that. And we train other police departments, and we want to create the bridge. So my number again, 305-707-8325. We would be delighted to come train your police department. You will have an entirely new perspective so that the community truly is safer. And the bad guys, you do stop them, and you don't mess with the good guys. So God bless you all. If you can end our live stream.
hit that like button.
Hit the like button. Please subscribe to Leroy Truth as well. And
Smash that like
coming
button.
live to you from Pasta Bolo. I'm Leroy Truth with the Tyrant
All right,
Response
y'all.
team.
I'm
See
going
you
to
next
sign
time.
out. This is the
Much
longest
more
live
freedom.
stream I've had here. We're just under 4 hours here. Thank you all for
And that's a wrap.
watching.
All right, good
and
job,
catch you on the
guys.
next one.
You want your food back up?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.